Hello from Mindanao, Philippines. Welcome to Checkouttherileys. This one's for you, for all we didn't do. What is this stuff? Besides ants. Thank you. Hey, hello, welcome, Scott. Philippines for us was in the house a while ago, and I missed him. MM and K, hello, welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. I got a late start here tonight. Yeah. I don't know if Mercy's going to join us or not. Maybe not. We'll see. Thank you guys for coming in. Scott Expat. And yeah. Try to wipe my glasses off a little bit. Hello, Exotic Filipina. Vicky, how are you? Yeah. Welcome, guys. Tonight we're just going to talk about bam, better late than never. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's how us Filipinos do it. We're late sometimes. We're late all the time. Yeah, we're going to talk about. I had to go and get first time I had to go to, or I had to go to the immigration office. So they call it BOI, right? Bureau of Immigration here in the Philippines. It's not the first time I've ever been, but the first time since moving here. So this is the first time that I had to go there to take care of my visa. Um, I've been on a Balabayan visa since I've been in the Philippines these past 2 years here, um, but it's now officially that time is up, and I'm no longer on a Balabayan visa. Ooh. And for you that don't know my story, maybe you're watching this late. The Balabayan visa is if you're married to a Filipina and you come into the country at the same time. So not on the next flight, not a week later, but you enter the country on the same flight with your Filipina Filipino, whichever way you're married to a citizen here, but you enter into the country and you get 1 year stay for free. Um, they stamp you as you come in, and you don't have to have a exiting ticket or anything with you. Some of the airlines will try to tell you you do, but you do not. Um, so it is. Don't let them try to talk you into buying a throwaway ticket because you don't need it if you come in that way. So that's how we came to the Philippines as a family. My wife is a dual citizen. Uh, she is American citizen and Philippine citizen. So she has both citizenships. So thank you, appreciate that, Scott. I'll take all the gifts you can give me. Um, but you have to. Um, well, she's a dual citizen, so when I came into the country, day one, we came in, got that stamp on my passport, and the kids, they're also dual citizens, so they do not require any stamps or anything. Um, so they're just citizens, so they're good to go, just like my wife is. But what I had to do was figure out what I'm going to do next. Last year, we did a visa run, and that was our plan from, you know, since we came here. We were just going to leave the country one time a year, go on vacation somewhere, wherever it may be. Last year, we went to Thailand. It was right as all this stuff was heating up. Um, but we were still able to get out of the country and then come back um, without too much trouble. Our trip got postponed a couple times, but it was delayed. But we did get out of the country and then come back out in. But that was as of February 21st, um, 2020. So now here's the new year. So I had till the 21st to get something done. However, the 21st is on falls on the weekend, so I knew I had to get something accomplished during the week. I had planned on going down to Davao to handle it. That's where I went down last time and checked with our friend POD. We all went to the uh, BOI together and found out what my options were. The options they told me was I'm too late to be able to file for a residence visa, a 13A resident visa, because it takes about 5 months to get that done. So I needed to get some stuff before I could file for that. So I've been working on getting that stuff together to file for one. But I knew it was going to take me a while, and I wasn't rushing. I was just going to wait till my visa was about up, my Balabaran visa, before I decided to do something. Um, so we've tried to make different decisions. Where we're going to go. Try to go back out of the country and come back in, because as of right now, you're allowed to do that. Um, Talking to the people at immigration, they said, good luck doing that, because they're hearing about a lot of people that try to do that, and then on their way back in, they get stuck and do not end up getting back in the country, or they get stuck in another country. Their rules changed, la 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 la. So we didn't want to take any chances. We decided to get a tourist visa for myself. When I was down in Davao, I talked to them about the tourist visa, and I talked to them about the 13A, the resident visa, and I tried to find out, what's this going to cost me? So this is the form that you have to fill out um, for the tourist visa, and right now, again, I'm not exactly for sure who all can get this, if you can get it from outside the country, etc. Because if you notice, it changes so often that I don't want to sit here and tell you, yeah, you can get it and whatever. But I am in house. J3, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Are they blacklisting still, Bill? I am not for sure. They did not tell me if they were or were not. It was very tricky. When we went to the immigration office, we actually could not go inside. We went inside, but that's because the guard wasn't paying attention, and I walked in. Um, so he put us back outside. So we were in the mall, and that's where they handled the business. So the 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 lady that worked there came out to us and talked to us at the desk and asked us what we were trying to do, what we were trying to accomplish. So, and we told her that eventually I'm going to apply for a 13A, once I get my information back from what's the name of the place that they're doing a background check.
Oh, after my
I asked the name of the place.
NBI,
MBI,
National Bureau of
National Bureau of Investigation. After they told me it would take a week to get that back, 10 days. And then when I went there to get it, then they switched it up. Oh, it's going to take a month. So what they tell you on the phone, what the internet says, is not always correct. So I'm still waiting on that to come. I was supposed to have it by now originally, but I did not get it. So therefore, I could not file for my 13A at the same time as I got this. Again, this is the paperwork that I needed to get the extended tourist visa. Here's my beautiful wife joining in. Thank you, Merce, for joining me. So this is what, and my wife filled it out for me. I just stood there and looked at people. So,
look beautiful.
yeah, I was just the model. But I did a little videotaping while I was there. We traveled to Jinsan or General Santos City to get this done. There's an office there. Um, some people say they're not as good as Davao, blah blah blah, whatever. We got it done there. But in Davao, when I was in Davao, I asked them, well, it takes about 5 months, is what they told me to get that to get the visa
13A.
13A. So I wanted to find out if I could extend my visa for 6 months. I figured, go long, right? Um, but I think 6 months is the furthest you can extend it. Is that not correct, Morris, the tourist?
I don't know.
We that's what we
The
believe.
lady asked me. I said
6 months. Okay. So yeah, I had to purposely ask him when we were in Davao. You know,
Mercy. Hello, Scott.
so in Davao, I asked him what would it cost me for the 6 months, and they had told me that it would cost 9,000 pesos. Great. So before we went there, we took 10,000 pesos and took it with us
Yes.
and got there, and we did all the process, got it done. The security guard came out with the receipts, showing how much it was costing, and the grand total. Remember, they told me 9,000 when I was there. So, what do you think what do you think they actually charged me
Who can
when
guess?
when I'm in the place? Not what they tell you, but what they actually charge you.
Oh, so there's a trick there too.
There's a
They're gonna
trick.
give you an ID, a number, a number. So
Yes.
like this one, it's 9,000, right? But the ID cost.
Yeah. So you're giving away the answers.
I don't know.
So yes, for the extension, the fees, and all that stuff, it was just under. It was just under. There's a 15K.
Whoa.
That's pretty close.
Too close. Close.
Let's see. So they were right.
10,000. Scott said
Yeah,
10,000
10,000.
for my permanent visa.
Yeah.
But
Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's what they tell you, but we'll see. So here it is. It's 8,906 pesos. So they told me 9,000. Okay, but what they didn't tell me about. So that's under. That's almost 100 pesos cheaper than what they told me. But they did not tell me that I would also have to get this, if you will, ID card. The ID card cost 3,000 pesos. 3,000 pesos. So bring in our total of the day to 11,000. Hey, woo, woo, Christian, hello, hello.
Ooh, good
That that
introduction.
that'll help go toward this.
Thank
So
you, Christian.
the grand total was 11,906 peso.
That's right.
So
Shakoy girl, hello.
hello,
Thanks
hello,
for coming
welcome.
in.
So
So,
Mercy had to run to the ATM
had to
because we
run.
only had 10K on us because we had a little extra, but we didn't have that many thousand extra. Yeah, thank you, Viking. Appreciate you. Bam.
Damn, that's
Appreciate that. Yeah. So what I find out in the Philippines in different places is just because they say it costs this, sometimes there's extra stuff that
yes.
they're not telling you
The
about.
it's tuition fee at school, miscellaneous.
Right, miscellaneous. So an extra 3,000 pesos that we did not know about. Now, if we were in the position where that was all the money we had and that was all we brung, because that's what they told me, then we would have had a tough time because we traveled uh, for an hour plus to get there
Yeah.
and go inside and wait our turn and all
Or
that
we'll
good
come back
stuff.
next month. She said,
Yeah,
come
we'd
back
had to
next
come
month.
back, but then we would have had a late fee because we would have been late
Late
because
fee. I didn't know how much is the late fee.
I don't know either. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm
You
trying to
know,
stay on the
you get
good
stressed
list.
out if
Yeah,
that happens too.
yeah,
Can't sleep for a whole month.
right.
Might as well just
Just go
find
camp
the
there.
2,000, 3,000, right?
Yeah. So yes, it's again just under 12K is what it ended up
Yes,
costing
yes. And it's
for
6 months.
6 months.
And also, one of the requirements for that tourist visa is you have to prove
Yeah,
something,
right
right?
now I had to prove that I'm married,
Yes. So,
not just boyfriend girlfriend,
right,
but I am married to Mercy, who is a citizen. So
right.
we had our marriage certificate
Yeah,
with us, which is a good thing.
right.
So that worked out in our favor. Um, so it wasn't a wasted trip.
No, no,
Um,
it's favored.
yeah. So they're gonna how are they gonna give me that card, Mercy?
I said take a month. So it's like approximately when we will work on that 13A, we can get it by that time too.
So we should be able to pick it up
Right,
when we work on the 13A.
right.
Um, so hopefully that all comes together and we don't have to pay extra. Now I can tell you about what they told me that the 13A total will cost. 10,000 at first, and then another 11,000 to bring up,
Now,
or after
at
the
least you're
first
gonna pay
year.
for the another ID
Yeah.
for the number thing.
So we better
12A, 36
always take
months.
an extra 5 with us just in case. Yeah.
I think a
Yes.
Viking, it's a Christian. I think it's the 3,000 extra is his ID number, like the
Yeah.
AR
So I had to
number,
get a ID, and inside
which
my
you don't have.
passport,
Yeah.
they did put a seal deal in there. They not only stamped it, but they put something in there. It's like a sticker deal. And I haven't had one of those in a long time. Back when I used to come here,
2014, they have a stamp
yeah,
and give you a certificate
yeah,
that you can extend.
yeah. So we back then when we were here, uh, the U.S. always had a 30-day deal. So sometimes I would only come for 30 days, but then sometimes I would be here for, like one time I was here for 4 months. So We just kept going and extended. So
Yes. I think the deal before 2000, it's 2014 is first for 1 month and then 3 months and then 6 months.
right,
I don't know what changed because they gave us the 6 months, right?
right. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if
2000
anybody has questions about visas or anything, again, we are not. Th-
disclaimer
yeah, we're just telling you what I spent, what I
based on our
did.
experience.
Yeah, so always get with a professional. Yeah, yeah, no problem, Scott. Yeah, we. I forgot to share this out. Oops. Um, we try to give the best information possible. But when we go to the immigration and they tell you something, and then I tell people, you can go back to watch POD and myself. We did a video where we told everybody, "Hey, 6 months, 9,000." That's what they said, 9,000. So that's what I expected to pay. So you know, it was a little bit of a shock. I was like, "Mercy, make sure, look at it, make sure the security guard isn't trying to skim us or something, or make sure they're, you know." I'm just saying, I've heard of things happening, especially when they're not letting us inside the office.
Yeah, he was like upset. Then
So I was,
you sound
I
like a
wanted,
woman.
I wanted to see the proof before we paid it. So I got all the receipts and everything showing exactly what I paid. So again, exactly what I paid for 6 months was 11,906 pesos and 50 centavos. That is to the dot, to the penny, to the centavo.
Bam.
Bam. That is it.
That's it.
Now, if anybody's got extra 11,000 900 pesos laying around, joke, joke.
It's a quite not bad experience. It's not there, you know, not too much pressure, not a lot of people. That's a good thing. Like compare because in front of that office, it were in a mall in the mall. It was located in the mall, the Bureau of Immigration, and in front is Department of Foreign Affairs. So that's a very long line.
A
Good thing,
lot of people.
yeah. I don't think Bill can handle that. I always go to immigration in Mandawi. All right.
Yeah.
When was the last time you came here, Scott? Was it last year?
I don't think he was here last year, or because we knew him then, right?
I don't know. Yeah, totally different here now.
Yeah, there's a lot of things changed.
Not a lot of people in the mall.
Yeah, a lot of the stores in the mall were actually closed down
Right.
because
Oh, wow.
everything that was going on. Hey, thank you, thank you, Christian. We appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you, Christian.
I was just teasing, but hey, I'll take it.
Uh,
Bam.
how about that?
Yeah, we definitely did not expect
Thank you.
to pay that much. We thought we were paying nine
Adrian
thousand.
here.
Who's that? Yo, Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Welcome, welcome. We were talking about our experience today at the immigration office.
Hey, James. How's
James,
how's
hello.
Amazon treating you, James? You still working there, James? Just being
But
nosy.
when I come out, I will take the 15K to the immigration. Yeah, if you're going to extend your tourist visa, that's what I paid for. Tourist visa. You know, there's many different kinds, and they cost different amounts, Joe. So the 6 months tourist visa, that's what it costs. If they'll give you a 6 months extension, I don't know what they, I don't know what the qualifications are. You're choking her up there, James.
Lot of memory here, Jane.
She's like, I don't miss them on cold days.
I'm glad they gave me money to for buyout.
Yeah. So now she don't ever have to worry about it
Yeah.
unless they come to the Philippines and
I
want somebody that knows
think
what
there
they're
is
doing.
in the Philippines now.
I don't think it's Amazon. I think they ship
It
stuff
is
over here.
Amazon. I mean, it's Amazon in Manila.
They got a full Amazon. Sorry, guys. My son's in here getting excited about
No,
something.
there's no one thing. We'll find another one.
Yeah. The mayor's a nice bloke. Yeah. My permanent card cost me 10,000 pesos. Yeah. Yep. That's what the first round of it cost. And then you paid for.
Rutina Raquel de los Santos. Hello. Thanks for
Hello.
coming.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. We're talking
Thank you
about
for playing the ads. We're
the
talking about
tourists,
tourist visa.
which you're not. You're Filipino.
Filipina.
Filipina.
Enna.
And oh no,
Oh, no.
future. You know,
Yeah,
future.
yeah. Yeah. But definitely thank you guys for coming in.
Yes.
If you're able to share us
No,
out, please do
another one.
so.
We'll find another one. Will be nice. Amazon is not allowed Pinas kaibigan Mercy.
Yeah.
Well, J3, 4 years, my friend.
Yeah. She did her time.
Why did I time?
That's
It's like
her.
a prison.
Yeah. She did her time. That was her first real job she had in
Yeah.
America and last. She come home complaining about it. I said, quit. You don't
Yeah.
have to work there.
But you know, in the Philippines, you don't do that stuff. Like you don't easily quit.
Tell the people that we had working for us that they quit every other day.
What?
They quit a month in advance. Hey, I'm quitting.
Cool. Yeah.
Helper and farm workers.
It's different.
Yeah, I know.
It's different still.
Yeah.
But we learned that we have what do you call that? Like we can do this.
Sense responsibility.
Yeah. Like even though we don't like it.
If you guys don't know, this is Filipina with Attitude, her new channel.
Yeah.
She got all kinds of
Thank you in
attitude.
advance for
Going and visiting their
yeah.
channel. And maybe,
People
why
do quit every day there. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jay.
don't you drop your link there? You go to your channel, you get the link a video, and then bring it back and drop it in the.
People do quit every day. Yeah. The
Yeah.
endurance there is like you have to if you survive 3 weeks in Amazon means you're like you're you
You're over a
graduate.
hump.
Yeah. You're like you have potential. But
People bet on you at lunchtime.
yeah.
Oh, that one
Yeah.
won't make it.
That
That
one
one.
don't make it.
I already see that one's not going to make it.
Yeah.
Some of them in the class in the hiring class that you're in, they're making bets on who lasts and who don't. They're looking at sleepy eyes. You'd be like, yeah, that one's not going to make it.
Walking crazy.
Yeah, not a good walk. Not going to make it.
But James been there for how long now, James? I think it's more than a month. I
Well,
think
you went there in October, didn't you? Or
right. Haha, you should do little NWA music in background for China.
yeah, that's where we got that name. So I was thinking about it, but I don't want to copyright. There it is. Joe dropped you.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Joe, thank you.
I'm still working on
She
it.
didn't know how to.
Slow.
I lost count already. James already lost count. When you doing
Congratulations, James,
James, when you're
man.
doing time in the yard, you do
Yeah.
lose track, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're also you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Philippines time. If you're interested, we are going to do a Bible study. Um, it's
That's another one, right?
different from what we have done in the past, and
Totally different.
we just want to be multi, doing different things, right? So if you guys are interested, come by. If you're not, that's fine too. Come by if you like. Don't if you don't. Bam, shabam. Yes, October. That's what I was thinking, James.
Yeah, you guessed it right. October.
Yeah.
It's been like
I was remembering. Oh, he's going right in there for the Christmas season, and yeah,
yeah.
that's the.
Congrats, James.
If you made it through Christmas,
Woohoo!
now wait. You think you got through the hard part, but wait.
It's February. They're trying to find people to
To go home and stuff. But what comes up next? That Christmas Amazon Day or
prime.
Prime Week or whatever. It's just
That's
like
the
Christmas hits
Filipino
again.
with. See, you're doing great smashing music.
Yes, thank you. And we
Okay, fine.
appreciate
Thank you, James.
she's working on that new channel. She's going to be adding stuff. That new channel of hers is also, just to let you guys know, it is not a family channel. That means she's going to be covering topics harder than what we do here on this channel. This is our family's channel. The kids will be here. The different topics and stuff, but nothing hardcore. On her channel, she can talk about anything and everything. So look forward to some of her talks coming up. I've seen her list and stuff that she's talking about doing videos on, and it's some hard hitting stuff. So you guys check it out. It's coming. Right now, she's just trying to put videos and videos on there in order to draw people in. So you just gotta have a lot of videos. So she's just gonna keep adding stuff, and she might upload some of our old videos over there. But still, it's to gain hours. She got to get the 4,000 hours and 4,000 subs. So look forward to it, guys. Um, Again, anybody that's here, if you haven't taken that time to hit that like, please do so. Helps us out, and
Thank you, Filipina.
I do want to open it up in case somebody wants to come up. But of course, I don't let nobody on the panel
Make it
pi-
picture.
without their picture showing.
You had to experience. You cannot make
Yeah,
it through.
I don't want to do
Almost
that
out
one
of
again.
K cups. What's that? What's K cups? Tim, good evening, Tim DCI.
Tim, welcome. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's good to see you, my friend. Tim, it's been a good day so far today. Well, most of it, anyways. Oops. Oops. Oops.
What are you doing?
I'm touching stuff.
Oh man, that's not good. Look at yourself. Oh, J3.
J3, welcome. Yeah,
J3
thank
showed
you.
us. Hey, this
He
is not
showed
a naked
us.
guy. I'm not.
There he is.
Making sure. Hello, J3.
Hello, my
Hello, my
friends.
friends.
How are you?
Mabuti naman.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Mercy, unhide your sub count.
Yeah, I put that as hidden till she hits the 100. Once she hits 100, I'll open it up.
Yeah, it's not.
Re- Reason why I'm saying unhide it,
Yeah.
as I'm sharing her link, people want to know how many subs she's got.
Yeah, just tell them low. Tell them brand new. She got no subs. You sub to her.
Oh, I'll just tell them baby channel.
Yeah. What it is too, what I found out is when you got very low subs, a lot of channels won't sub to you because they think you're a rookie and you don't know what you're doing. So that's why they want to know how many subs she got. Like, is she like almost at 1,000, or is she, you know, only got two? The two
Well,
they're not
also,
gonna waste their time.
also with when it comes time for her to be monetized, they
Yeah,
want to make sure that her count is visible.
yeah, yeah. I'll open it up later, but I just started it off
What's your main
hidden.
account after your guests come up with?
Yeah, it's okay. The link is okay being out there. I'm just not letting people on unless they're showing
Jane's
face.
guessing how many sub I have. Three.
Yeah, not very many. Not very
N-
many.
Not that close. It's not three. Maybe like 60.
Yeah, she's up in the 60 area.
Yeah, almost. We'll make it to 100. Almost.
Any
I'm
day,
almost
any
there.
day now.
Yeah, once you get to that 100, you can make your channel with the have the oh, what do they call that, personalized for your channel for
I
your
thought you had to be
link.
at 1,000 to do that.
100.
Okay.
What is it?
To go in and personalize your link and stuff. Yeah, they've changed stuff up. Um, that's what they do, right?
Right.
Shared it out there.
And if I drop back down, drop my link, you'll see it says Joe and Janie or Joe Jeannie Journey.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, mine says check out the Rileys, so
Yeah, I
you
know.
know.
I drop it enough.
Yeah, I appreciate it. All the subs I got in
The
the
last
last
10
in
days,
the I
I lost.
lost. Yeah,
Ooh, really,
yeah,
Tim?
Tim, it's crazy. That's how they be doing you.
I think what it is if you don't make a comment and just put, click on the chat,
They
they
try.
don't do it right. If they make a comment of any of your video, phew,
What
gone.
I try to do to the new
Sign off.
people is not only do I watch one video, I
POD
watch
here,
two, and
just to make sure.
just to make sure, and I also comment on both
Oh,
of them. So you know that's how you do it.
guys, tell my who's your neighbors to me.
Yes,
Hey,
there it
brother
is.
Bill.
Philippines on demand. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, POD.
Thank you for coming in. We're gonna have a tomorrow morning live stream, but we did this one tonight to talk about how
Taco
much fun that I had at the immigration office in Jinsan the other day.
The watch hour has not changed in 2 weeks.
Has not changed in 2 weeks. Wow,
That's not.
that's not good.
That's not good.
Haven't you released a video in the past 2 weeks?
Also, you have live stream too. You
Huh.
guys have live stream together. I mean, you went to his live
Yeah.
stream. That was
Yeah, I don't
just
know
seven
why
days.
that is. sometimes it takes like a day to update,
Right.
but usually ours changed. Yeah.
Yeah, here in a little bit, I'll go check my watch hours because,
You just released something too, right?
yeah, I've got a couple more videos coming out.
They know the drill already.
Yeah.
Kind of get your blood flowing
Hello.
over there with what's
Hi.
coming down over here. Hey, Bill.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. We've had
Thank
two
you.
videos and one live stream. Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't changed then,
It's weird.
Tim.
Maybe did you restart your laptop?
Yeah. Well, he's got a desktop, so you might have to restart it.
Update.
Let me see if there's anybody noteworthy in the chat box I can say hello to. Give me a
Go
minute.
ahead.
Give me a minute.
Oh.
N- nope, I don't see anybody. Okay. No, I'm just joking. Just
Oh.
kidding. Hi everybody. Hi everyone.
I was going to say, Bill, you don't have your eyeballs.
I don't have
How
my
can you see?
eyeballs. Yeah. No, they know I'm just pulling their leg. Hi everybody. So, Bill, I'm late to the party. So, can you and Mercy kind of run down what happened at immigration? I'm really curious.
Hold on, one more pill and
You
then
still
I'm
have
good.
time.
Okay.
One
We're
more
we're,
bill.
we're in no hurry. We're all here for you.
Hey, I appreciate it. So,
Hi everybody.
POD, when we went to Davao, me and you, we went to the immigration office, and there were certain numbers they gave to us, right? About what it would cost and how much time it would take. Well, first thing was, the clearance that I needed to get the uh,
NBI.
MBI clearance. First of all, they told me that it would take 10 days to get that back. So we planned our trip. Yeah. So we planned our trip that we would get that back in time to go down to Davao, et cetera. But when we actually went into the MBI here in Koronadal, there's an office here. There's actually a side office and a main office. But anyways, when we went in and we did that, they're saying it's going to take about a month to get that. So okay, no problem. I'm going to be running late, but not too bad, right? So anyways, we decided to just check to see if we could. We talked to the people in Davao about getting a tourist visa. So there in Davao, they told us that it would cost 9,000 pesos for the 6 months tourist visa. Um, so good to go. So we wanted to try, instead of making that 2 trips down to Davao, just to go to Jensen, which is about an hour away. So we did that. We got there. In the immigration, it's inside of a mall. It's inside the Robinson Mall there in General Santos City. So we got there. We walked into the office. The security guard realized that we were in there, and he got us back out. And we had to do everything from the hallway. So the ladies would come out to us and talk to us there instead of us going inside. Whatever. So, anyways, we're there, and we already had our paperwork filled out. Because we got extras while we were in Davao, etc.
Yeah.
So we already had that filled out, and we knew what we were doing. We knew how much it would cost. Everything good to go. So this was again, we're trying to get that 6 months extension for the tourist visa. Again, my Balabayan visa was up on the 21st, which is Sunday, but we needed to do something before that, so we weren't late, etc.
Sure.
So, Judy, hello, welcome.
Hi, Brett.
Brett's
Hello.
here. Too. Hello,
Hi,
Brett.
Brett. Hi, everybody.
So, we were there. It was amazing. I seen some other foreigners, and I really took pictures of them because I was amazed to see them. Like, wow, foreigners.
Well,
Um, so when it was time to pay, the lady was like, "Okay, you guys know exactly what you need to do. We brought the right information. We had to have our marriage certificate, which we brought extra stuff, like more than what we were told.
sure.
Before, they never said anything about our marriage certificate, but these are different times, anyways. It's
Mhm.
stuff changes. So
Oh, yeah.
we had the marriage certificate there, no problem. Um, 9,000 pesos is what we expected to pay. So fortunately, um, we brung 10,000 just in case. You know,
Sure.
sometimes 9,200.
Right, right.
But it ended up costing 8,906 pesos and 50 centavos. So it was a little bit under the 9,000. However, the part they did not tell us about was that I also have to purchase a card. What is it?
E-card. Oh, I-card.
The HCRI card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no one had mentioned that to us. So that was a extra
3,000.
3,000 pesos.
Oh,
So brought our grand total to 11,906 pesos and 50 centavos, 50 cents, right? Um, so we brung 10,000, thinking we were prepared. And when they came out, I was like, Mercy, double check, because I thought maybe somebody's trying to get us here. Maybe it's not on the receipt saying that. So we made sure we went through the receipts, made sure each penny was accounted for. There was only two receipts, the grand total being 11,000, just like they said. Um, but she did have to run to the ATM to withdraw some more money so we could pay it, right? And
wow.
plus, a fat guy's got to eat. We had to get some lunch while we were there.
You know, when you go to immigration here, you can always count on surprise, surprise, surprise.
There you go. There you
And
go.
it's never a good one when you walk in those doors.
Not a good surprise.
Yeah,
That's too bad. But you know what? At least you got extended, and you're you could put that behind you and give you a peace of mind.
right, right.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
good till August the 19th is when I have to have something else going on. So
yeah. So you're gonna did I understand you right? Did you apply for the NBI? Did you already submit?
yeah, we've
Yes.
already submitted for the background check, the
Okay, very
NBI.
good.
So
Yeah.
You
It
have to
took
apply I-card though.
huh?
The reason why it lacked for a month because they needed an I-card number, and we
Ah,
don't have it. So we had to get another form to apply, and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's
wow.
like a
You
month.
know, you would think being married to a Filipina would make things a whole lot simpler, you know?
right.
Yeah. Well, it took my NBI clearance 2 months to come back here in
Yeah,
Davao.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was long time ago, right? It's more than five
Oh
years.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully it changed.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Hi Judy, Tim, Brett, Viking of Norway, everybody. Hello.
Hello
James
to everyone
Hardy.
out there.
Much no
Hello.
Yeah.
operation.
Well,
Ooh,
that's good that you got that rectified. I'm happy for you. But
Step one, anyways, of what we need
but
to
I'm
do,
glad.
right?
yeah.
I'm glad the lady is really nice. He said, "Oh, how long you're going? Your husband will stay." I said, 6 months. Okay, we'll have it approved. Just photocopy this, and I'll help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took
Now,
care of it really
Yeah,
quick and easy,
yeah.
that's
but
cool.
But just the money.
yeah, just
Yeah.
cost
Well,
more.
the staff that work there are pleasant enough. They're really nice. You
Yeah,
hear a lot of people, that a lot of foreigners. They're this and they're that. No, no, no. They are very nice. If you smile at them and treat them with respect and show them respect, you're not going to have a problem at all. It's
Yeah,
these guys that go in there and want to beat their chest.
yeah,
right. It has
Yeah.
something to do with the approach.
Well, when I applied for the probationary resident visa, it cost like 12,000 plus
right.
the probationary, and then after a year of not getting into trouble, I guess Tim Dizziak didn't feel the need to report me, so I was able to make my probation, and then you have to go through the entire process all over again. But
Right.
there's a couple of documents less that you have to submit. Um,
Right.
and I found that, and then you have to apply for the NBI all over again. But the second time it costs like 9-8 somewhere around there, you know.
Right.
But yeah,
And
once
that's
you
pretty
get it,
much what they told us when we went there too, that was still the fees.
uh,
Uh,
yeah,
so hopefully that pans out and
sure.
goes smoothly when it's that time.
I,
So
I like the express lane fees. Like like you're at a grocery store and you're going to get into the express lane and you're just going to zip in and out. I'll never forget. I was at immigration one day, and I kid you not, I was there for 5.5 hours at immigration, and they charged me express lane fee. And I'm like, where was the express lane? Did I miss it? But apparently I didn't step
Plus,
into it, but they sure found it on my bill for me.
yeah,
But that was the worst that I ever had at immigration. A lot of times I'm usually in and out. Uh, Pretty decent time. You know,
yeah. There
Well,
was
if you move
there,
to Davao, if you ever move to Davao, bring them donuts. You got to grease the skids, you guys. Go across the street, do like I do. Go across the street there to Victoria Plaza, buy some donuts, bring over donuts, and you do that a few times. They get to know you as a donut man. Oh
right,
yeah, your papers tend to get pushed a little bit quicker.
right,
Allegedly,
right,
people at
right.
BOI allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Remember, we give you on this channel. We give you the best of our knowledge, our experiences. Always get a second opinion or call them directly.
right,
Bam, keep us out of
yeah,
trouble.
right, right, right. And as far as the donuts thing, yeah, take am I pulling your leg?
No.
Maybe.
You seen the
Probably,
thing how
probably not.
when POD got there, the lady's mouth was watering. She's like, "Yes, donuts today." I like. They remembered him.
Bill.
Oh yeah, Sir William. I was like, wow, they know you from
Where
way back.
POD question. Who do you give the donuts? In the guard or when you get in first?
No, I buy you. Check this out. It gets expensive. I buy donuts for the entire building, and I distribute them myself so they can see my face. You know, yeah,
Wow.
I don't give them to the guard. Otherwise they're not going to know that I gave it to them. So I go in, I take off the top, I give the guards theirs, and then I go immediately to the right where the cashier window is, and then I work my way around the horn, and then up the stairs, second floor, third floor, and I deliver them like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Like a box, like boxes?
Yeah, in the boxes. Yes, in the boxes. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I
That's
go there.
boxes.
Yeah, I go there with anywhere from 8 to 10 boxes full.
Wow.
comes
Yeah.
in with both hands full.
Oh yeah. And I kid you not. Sometimes when I walk up to the door, the guards will say, "Sir, did you bring donuts today?" And I'll kind of look at my pockets, like, no, I don't think I have any on me right now.
Yeah,
But you know what? I do it just to be nice to them because they're good people. They really are, and they get a bad rap. People go in there, they're in a bad mood. So the last person you want to get into an argument with here in the Philippines is a Bureau of Immigration officer.
Reject you and
I
right.
I kind of like sometimes cringe, like, what are you thinking when they're standing up there at the window bowing at a BOI officer? You know what? Just like right now, boom, bam, they can ship them out just
Yeah,
for doing that.
it's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a good experience in Jinsan, and it was nice and easy. We had one lady that was getting her change when we first got there. Uh, the guard had us sign in. We talked to the immigration lady, and there was a couple that came, and then two single guys that came. They one guy was just checking in for his annual check-in. He was there for maybe 10 minutes. I think he talked to me longer than he was actually had to do anything. Uh, so it was very quick. And another guy, he was just getting a quickest, like a 1 month extension for his tourist visa. And then the couple I didn't get to talk to. Um, it's odd, especially around here, to see uh, both people are Caucasian, um, and that's what this couple was. So it was like, what what's going on? What's happening here? So it was unusual. I seen them like that down in Davao, etc., where they're the same race and everything. But that was the first time I seen anything like that in this area.
Mhm.
Well, Jinsan is a bigger city than us, but still, it's rare. So I'll put out a video later of being
Oh,
there today. And like Mercy was saying, there was a foreign affair office kind of catty corner across the hall from us, and there were so many people lined up over there that it was crazy. I mean,
wow.
what would you say, 30, 40 people just standing in line?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you had made mention that you got into the hallway. You were waiting in the hallway. Um, I waited, just recently when I went there, I waited in the parking lot.
Yeah.
They had us out in the parking lot, which,
So,
you know what? I didn't mind that, you guys, because
yeah.
I gave them I was all ready. I gave them all of my papers. They took them in. They ran up three flight of stairs. They
Right.
did all the work, the processing. They brought it down, brought it over to the cashier window, and then came out to me, and then gave me the bill payment stub that I had to go in and pay. And then I went in there, paid it, went right around the corner, made a photocopy of it, came back, went back in, or gave it to the guard, and then he gave me back everything, and bam, I was on my way.
Cool.
And there were 6 people in front of me, and I was out of there in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
just sat there in the parking lot. I was
Yeah. I say that.
watching.
That's how that other guy was. He was
eh,
there and back.
Well,
So,
Bill, at least they didn't escort you to the aircraft.
yeah,
That's a good sign when you're not going to the airport,
right. Welcome back, Judy. Thank you. Thank you.
especially with metal wrist bracelets.
Right. Right. Somebody's after you. Like what?
Yeah, I saw them hauling somebody out. They got at Davao on the upper floor. They have a jail up there, And then I saw them bringing somebody out one day, hands behind their back, in cuffs, whisking them away wherever they were going. My guess, like J3 said, probably the airport or maybe
Right.
the court, something like that.
Right. Right.
Or to the court and then to the aircraft.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Or if they can't pay the bill, they take them back.
Take him back to the jail. Probably not that jail. That's probably real nice compared to where they're going.
Oh yeah. You guys ever get a chance, watch that video in Manila of that big jail. I don't know the name of it, but just type Manila jail, and you'll run into it. It is just crazy. They have
Yeah.
like, I think the housing, the birthing area is total like 1,500 to 2K people at the most, and they
Yeah.
had over 5,000 people in there. Oh,
Talk about overcrowding.
yeah.
Yeah. I
And
think
you
there's
know
a
how they were
special
sleeping? What's that, Bill?
on Netflix. I think there's
Yeah.
a show about the Manila jail on
Maybe
there.
that's the one. That's probably what I watched
Yeah.
on Netflix. And they were showing how a lot of them had to sleep, like spooning. They were so tight quarters, they were spooning each other,
Too close. They
like
make funding while they're sleeping.
like cuddling.
My
Some of
body's
them,
telling me no.
nothing but love at the Manila jail.
Judy, she's just faking like she's quiet. Trust me.
Now I'm listening. Just listening here.
Yeah, that's probably the one, Hardy. James, that's probably one.
I
Yeah.
think in America it's much fancier, but
Yeah.
it's like the movie The Shack, right? Not good one. But here, I don't know. I don't think so.
Down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't have enough food to eat.
Look at the prison in Thailand.
Oh, ouch!
Or
Brett
no.
Glasso!
Yeah, I think that too.
Ouch! He finally took a shot at me.
That
You know
gotcha.
that. You know what that tells me, right? He got nothing but love for me. I mean, if you're picking on somebody, that means you feel comfortable to do so. But that's the good stuff coming from you, Brett. I don't see Brett doing that too often. Brett got me, man.
Dude,
He
Yeah.
got me good. I'm
Didn't
gonna
you
have to
see
make
that
a video. I'm gonna have to make a video about Brett now. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Homeland prison?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's funny.
You ever see one of those?
well, I have not. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I want to address that overstay thing if I can.
We had
Go ahead.
none. There is.
Scott wrote, "Eh, I hear that if you have overstayed your visa, they will blacklist them. They had not done their visa before on the due date. Yes and no. Yes and no. For the most part, there, Scott, what they'll do is they'll let you pay the late fee. You'll pay the late fee. It can get pretty expensive depending on how late you are. But I've had heard people have overstayed for like 6 months, and they
Yeah.
got a scolding, but they were allowed to pay the late fee, and move on. Tomorrow's a better day. But if
Correct.
but if you take off for a year or better, chances are, yeah, you're going to have a hard one explaining that one away.
Yeah.
But if you just go over, you know, uh, I think it's safe to say 2 to 3 months over. Um, you know, chances are you're just going to pay the fine. They're not going to kick you out of country. They're pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
You know.
I know someone that overstayed. He went back to his country. He was blacklisted, but they told him as soon as you pay up all the fees, we'll take you off that blacklist. But not only did he have to pay the fees, but he had to get somebody to help get him off that list.
Mhm.
But you know, he knew what he had done at the time, and he understood the risk he took, and had to pay for it later on. So
Yeah.
he did, and was able to come back in, but it took
Yeah.
took a little while.
Yeah.
So, but that's
There
what
there
happened.
was a guy. There was a guy I actually had dialogue with on Facebook. He was a friend of a friend, and we were bantering back and forth in Facebook, and he was saying things that didn't make sense to me.
Right,
So I questioned him. Not like I didn't nail his feet to the floor. I was just asking questions.
right,
Well, he
right,
backed himself into a corner, and then he had then from there, rather than being quiet and just letting the whole thing die down, he admitted to me that he hadn't been to uh, immigration in 2 years,
right,
and he's in the province.
right,
And the sad part about that is he's in a relationship with a lady, and they a couple of kids. All I did was I just told him politely, very politely. I said, "Hey, look, I can't associate with you. I don't feel comfortable, um, because obvious reason. I don't want to be tied to that. So I just kind of dismissed myself from that
absolutely.
conversation with him, and he went his way, I went my way. I never said a word. Um, you know, I'm not in the business of ruining other people's lives. I,
Right,
we can do that on our own. We don't need help with that. Um, but yeah, I to this day I kind of every now and then I kind of wondering, I kind of wonder, how that process worked out for him. But yeah,
Sometimes we never know.
yeah, and probably better off that they don't know. But I assured him. I said, hey, look, and then of course the other friend of his that I was actually closer with, I reassured them both that, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't roll that way. Um, it all comes out in the wash. That's the way I look at life. Everything will come out in the wash over time. So
yeah.
yeah,
Uh, Tim says he thinks the overstay fee is 1K pesos per month in normal expenses that are due. So I don't know if that's 100% or not, since I didn't get over, I didn't overstay, so I didn't get any lates or anything. Hey,
Yeah.
look who's here! Our friend, that guy Cliff is in the house.
Hey,
What's
hi, that
happening?
guy.
Morning
Yeah,
there, Cliff.
good to
We
see you.
we know that guy.
We do.
We know.
I've been trying to get to his channel. I'm gonna catch one of his lives here one of these days. I'm not asleep. One of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, that's what people need to, you know, um, they just need to, uh, get it right straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Right,
Talk
right,
talk to the immigration officials,
right.
talk to those guys. Don't rely on anything that I say or some other person that creates YouTube videos, because Bill, as you know, things change all the time here, and
All
they
the time.
change fast. Yeah, you know. So yeah,
Yeah.
just do your own research and just go straight to BOI and go to
You know,
the government
it's
website.
okay to like listen to us. I'm showing you. I got proof of how
Oh,
much I
yeah,
paid, but that's today. That's how much I'm paying today. But next
yeah,
week that could change. So I was
Absolutely.
told
absolutely.
6,000, and it turned out to be 12, or not six, but nine, and it turned out to be almost 12. So
Yeah.
Actually, it could have changed an hour after you left.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, Bill, you're absolutely correct, and I agree with you on that.
Right,
You can show them what it was like now. Yeah, I've
right,
done that, but that's where again we come in and we communicated to the viewers that do you you know do your own homework, because it's subject to change, and it's not a matter of if, it's more of a matter of when,
right.
because there's a lot of changes.
Yeah, that constant Philippines. Everything changes.
Like I said, it could have changed an hour after you left. Could have gotten
Yeah,
Yeah,
more expensive.
yeah.
yeah,
The
but they're reasonable. They're reasonable,
If they
yeah,
tell me 10K, I'll take in 15K.
right. Yeah, just don't, especially if
Just
you're
to
gonna
cover my butt.
travel like by van, by bus, by some way of getting there, and it's far from your house. Make sure you got extra, because it could be extra, and then what are you gonna do? I
yeah,
see my internet's one
absolutely.
of it.
And you were smart. You were smart, Bill, by bringing. Hi, hon. You were smart by bringing what you thought were going to be extra documents. You know,
Right.
uh, there. Because out of the blue, they probably ask you for it,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, you didn't tell me I needed that. So you're just better off, loading for bear. Yeah.
Right. Right. Lone
Welcome,
Wolf is
Lone
in the
Wolf.
house. What's up, Indiana? Mr. IU. I won't call you daddy, though. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Hey, Lone Wolf. Hi.
Dad, daddy. Whatever you guys got going on at your house.
Yeah. What happens in YouTube stays in YouTube.
Right. Said he's from Texas, living in Indiana. Yeah, I was born in Kentucky and lived in Indiana. So, yeah. Investors visas too, right? I think. Yeah, there is. There's different types of visas, James, and definitely look into those and what the requirements are. I'm sure an investor visa, they'll they'll want to look into your financial situation. So it may not be the way to go.
Mm.
Um, but the cheapest way, if you're married to a Filipina, the cheapest way, I paid nothing for 1 year when I came in country with my Filipina at
Yeah.
the same time. So, and zero is the cheapest way. Trust me, zero.
I look forward to when you get your, but not more than you do, I'm sure, when you get your resident visa, because you're going to save a whole lot of money annually.
Yeah,
Just report once a year,
right.
310 pesos.
That's
That's
good.
it.
Yeah, I was on here begging for cash a while ago. Um,
Yeah, you were.
help me! I just spent 12K. I need help.
I need help.
Spend it.
Help. Immigration will drain your funds real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you're not thinking about it, and we knew we went ahead of time, so we knew to set back for it and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But that's um, if it's somebody that don't know that gets a surprise or something, before we were here on vacations way back before I knew about the Balabaran visa. But what I would do sometimes is I send my wife here for a month, and then I would come over uh, a month later, and meet up with her. So of course I couldn't get the ballot barring because we didn't come in at the same time. But
Right.
I'd stay here, a month or two or whatever. So I'd have to go to immigration and get something. And Mercy was just a citizen then, so she didn't have to pay anything to be here.
If I'm sure the resident visa application, I'm sure you got that, right?
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, if and when you want to start getting that paperwork together, I have my packet here.
Okay.
Um, I can go over that with you off camera. We can do
For
that
sure.
in Messenger,
Yeah,
and
no
I
problem.
can show you what it looks like. Because when I was doing mine, and when I was reading, what the requirements were, I'm like, okay, now what's that look like? I
Right.
have an idea of what you're asking for, but what does it look like?
Right.
You know,
Right.
so now I have that, so it's a lot easier to identify if I can hold it up and show you. And you have to get that letter. We had an attorney write up the letter for us. You can write it up yourself, but it's
Right.
better to have an attorney do it. And the one here only charges 500 pesos,
Right.
both times. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Worked out good.
Ti- Tim, yeah, I'm prepared to do private shows if anybody wants to yell at me later. Um, but the price has gone up a little bit right now.
It's gone up. Hey, did you? I failed to look. Did you create a membership for your channel yet? I know you were talking about it.
No, I have not yet.
Oh,
Because I wanted to do it, but I wanted to put some flair on it. I didn't just want a normal one, and
well, don't
I'm
light
not.
it on fire, Bill. Now you could make you for your badges. You can make immigration badges. You know, call it the immigration join button or whatever. You can make little immigration little badges. Oh my goodness.
But some people might get offended by that, especially back in the states. Oh, you're talking about blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how
Hey,
it
oh my goodness, John Escape. Hi, John.
is. You
Haven't seen
escaped
John in a
anything?
long time.
Hey guys, I'm
Well,
going to drop down. I'm having signal issues with StreamYard.
all right.
Okay,
Sounds
bro.
good. Thank you, J3. Come
Bye,
back
J.
anytime.
Bye, J3.
Appreciate you, bro.
You guys be safe.
You too, brother. You too.
That's it, Judy Fisher. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Judy.
Lone Wolf, I'm
Absolutely.
down with whatever anybody wants to call you. If you can get them to call you that, but I got 4 kids already. I don't want to be called daddy by nobody. But damn, I got enough kids calling me daddy already.
Yeah. Yeah,
It,
I hear you.
it happens a lot here, though, to me. A lot of the Philippine, uh, especially the young school age girls, will say, will call you daddy. Hey, daddy. Like,
Mm,
no, 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 no.
yeah.
I, I put a squish to it really quick.
Yeah. I've had that
Hello,
happen to me too,
Philippines
Bill.
Live. Welcome, welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
So they do that when they're in a group, in their little
Yeah,
giggly group, you
right,
know. Yeah, and they hey, there's your daddy. Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
put the. On that real quick.
Yeah, I know about it, daddy.
Yeah. Hey, hi there, Agnes and Deborah.
Yeah,
Hello.
Agnes is here, and Deborah is coming in. She might still be in the ads though. But there's a hello, Daddy Lone. So
So
she's one.
that guy, what's the name of your yellow lab? I forgot to ask you last time.
Yeah.
Got a yellow lab, but I forgot to ask the name. I just curious.
Oh, my stuff is skipping, hopping now or something. I don't know if my internet caught up or something. Hey, hey,
Oh,
hey.
John Escape. Hey man, bro, you don't have to do that. Seriously, John. That shipping is a lot of money. Hey Tim.
Welcome,
Hey,
Tim.
everybody.
Good to see you, my friend. I think I had you up on
Sorry,
the phone before you were ready.
my ugly mug isn't good enough tonight, so that's why I'm.
It's okay.
You didn't
Whatever
put
you're
your makeup
comfortable.
on?
No makeup.
Yeah,
Oh, makeup. You
no,
didn't
my
have
beard,
time to.
my beard isn't combed and all that. So
Uh,
Uh,
okay. Hey Tim.
now
Sorry I missed your live stream the other day. It looked like you had an all-star panel on there.
I did.
Yeah, I watched it for a while today. I commented, and I was like, "Doggone it! I wish I would have made that one. That looked like a fun stream. You had a lot of good people there." Hi,
yeah.
hon.
And guess
Gene,
guess how
welcome,
many?
welcome. Good to see you. Sorry about that,
Well,
Tim.
but I have not gotten any watch hours in like 2 weeks.
That is crazy.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I think it's gone up 5 minutes.
Huh. Now, have you shut down your computer and got it back up and got everything back on and everything?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the computer. I turn the computer off every day.
Okay.
Then when I go on, I fire it up and I run my clear the cookies and all that stuff
Right.
Cool.
before
Hey,
before I
that's a
even
cool
think
name.
about.
Thanks, bud. That guy, that's a cool name, Betman. I like that. Hi, Gene Piong. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. It's I, POD. Do you got any suggestions what Tim might be able to do? Is there somebody you should contact or got any ideas what he could do about that? Did you hear his situation?
No, I was conversing with my wife off camera. What was the
Okay.
situation?
Uh, he's noticed that even though he's uploaded a couple videos and had a live stream that he hasn't gained any hours in the past couple weeks. As far as where are you checking that, Tim? Because there's a
On
couple ways to check.
on the YouTube studio on the computer, not on the phone.
Okay, but are you
You go to
checking?
the monetization.
Are you checking in the monetization place?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's you can check there, and you can also like put in, you know, like a
Tags.
year or whatever,
In the
and check
in the
that.
analytics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he's trying to find out the watch hours on it,
Yeah. Yeah. It
Well,
hasn't moved.
the watch time.
Yeah, it hasn't moved for
my
him.
watch time has
Uh,
not changed in 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, you know what? This is going to sound so basic, but a lot of people do not do it. They live stream, but as soon as the live stream is over, many people they just forget about it. They don't go back and they don't put all of their tags in. You tag all of your videos, regardless if it's pre-recorded or if it's a live stream. Go back and put your tags in them. And as a matter of fact, you can put your tags in them even before you live stream if you set it up in advance. Those tags are really, really important.
Yeah. Hey, John
Okay.
Escape, we'll see you next time. And Andrew, out until further notice, welcome. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us for a bit. Anybody can come
Hey,
in. Sorry, I don't have that link.
hey, POD.
Yes, sir.
I did see one time a guy took donuts into immigration for the immigration people.
Yeah.
They invited him into the back office and they sat him down. About 15 minutes later, he was escorted out of the building in handcuffs by the PNP.
Really? Are you sure it was just for the donuts and not something
Well,
else? Are you assuming that?
I don't know.
There you
I
go.
don't know, but
He was trying to
I
bribe
wouldn't put
him,
it past
got
him.
kicked out of the country, and it didn't work.
There you go. My guess is probably
But,
something else. I've been doing it for almost 7 years, and I get nothing but love.
Yeah, I
but
was
the
a
crazy
witness.
thing is, I haven't personally gone to immigration maybe twice in the last 3 years. But
Yeah.
the other day I was downtown doing some errands, and the immigration lady come up. Hi, Sir Tim. Oh, you just got a haircut. You gonna come down and visit us tomorrow or what? 'Cause
Yeah.
she remembers me. She was the first person that took care of me at immigration when I got here in 2012. And she's taken care of me each and every time until I got my SRRB.
Right.
Very good. Yes, JR, we all live here in the Philippines
Yeah.
and in different areas.
Well,
Me and
Bill
POD.
and, Bill and I are the closest. We're the closest
Yeah.
in terms of distance.
yeah, but
inside.
how far are you away from POD, Bill?
I'm about 3 hours away. 4 hours to my house. 3 hours to POD's. About.
Okay. I'm 3 hours north of Manila.
So you're far away from.
Yeah. Bye, Judy. Bye, Judy Fisher.
Bye,
If you're
Judy.
Said bye, Joe. Is she leaving or
And
somebody else leaving?
or somebody else leaving. No, bye, Joe. Sorry, my bad. She's saying bye to Joe. I got to get
Bye, Joe.
my glasses on. Take care, Joe. Yeah.
But normally the late fee for immigration is 1K for every month that you missed your renewal,
Yeah.
plus whatever the regular immigration fees are.
Right.
So if you're going in for a 2-month extension, which for me it was 3K. If I was 1 day late, I would have to pay 4K. If I was 2 months late, I'd have to pay 4K or 5K. 1 month for each month that you miss.
Right.
Now, you were saying that you were waiting for your NBI clearance, Bill?
Yes.
Okay. I had to get an NBI clearance for my SRRV.
Yeah.
I went on, they took me down there on Monday and they picked it up the Wednesday afterwards.
Wow.
Eight work days. 8 work days.
Yeah. See, and that's kind of what I was told. 10 days. However, when I was in there, um, they said no. It's about a month before you'll see it right now. So
Well, the crazy thing, when I went to do my NBI, the people from the retirement authority took me down there, and the driver was probably 50% bigger than either one of you. We walk in, and he just walked to the front of the line and he picked people up. Here you go, Tim, get right in front of the line. And he picked people up and just moved them right out of the way like they were
right,
bags of chicharron.
right.
'Cause
See you later,
well,
James Hardy. Bye bye. Sorry, Tim.
bye, James. But the PRA getting the the NBI has priority over anything else that NBI is working on.
Hmm. Wow.
We walked in front of 500. We walked in front of 500 people, and we were out in 15 minutes.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, JR. I agree with you that the Philippines is a favorite destination amongst many Europeans and Americans. Thailand is another, but the Philippines definitely. I totally agree, for various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Also, Judy made a comment about Filipinas calling their husband's daddy, and only time that I've seen that Judy here is if they have small children. I see them calling daddy, um, but I haven't really seen it outside of that. Um, even with my wife, with my smaller son, she would say, daddy to me when he was around or whatever. But other than that, she doesn't refer to me as daddy.
Yeah.
And the my uncle's married to a Filipina as well, and that's what she does too. They got three small girls, and she most time the girls are there with them, so she's constantly calling them daddy. But I never heard her say that before they had the kids.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I think
daddy.
that.
Like,
Yeah, I think that that's more, like you said, it's more common amongst couples that have young children, and it's more of an inclusion, if you will. Addressing her husband in the
right,
presence of the kids. It's like an inclusion comment, And and I actually have heard that a lot. By my American friends living in the United States. In the
Yeah.
households, the young couples with young kids. They talk to their husband, daddy, as an inclusion to the kids. So I think
Right.
that's
Right.
fairly common when you have youngsters around. My wife, we don't have any kids here. We don't have any kids, and
Right.
so she's never called me daddy ever since I've known her.
Right. Not ever. Not ever. POD.
To date,
Oh,
to
POD.
date.
Daddy.
Now, okay, Judy, I will confess, you guys, sometimes when I get one up on my wife, which isn't very often, not very often, I'll say, "Who's your daddy?" I'll joke around, "Who's your daddy?" Like that, because I one up my wife. But like I said, it doesn't happen too often. She's a pretty shrewd little thing, you know.
Right.
She's like a
POD,
Filipino, like a Philippines hawk. She knows what's going on.
Right.
I bet that only happens maybe, well, you could probably count all those times maybe on one hand and still have fingers left over. How many
You
times you've
guys,
gotten?
you guys down there in the box hearing all this? You getting all this?
Well,
Yeah.
your wife is a sharp lady. She's not going to
She
let you win that often.
she is sharp as a tack, and it's
Right.
funny. It's funny. She's wonderful, but yeah, when I get one up on her, I don't know if I should hug her or just go outside and break dance, or have a parade. Have a parade, Oh,
Do your
that's
best
funny,
Michael
Tim.
Jackson. Throw your leg up. Woo! Ow!
Yeah, yeah, for
Ah,
sure.
Scott says sugar daddy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Sugar daddy.
Like, this sugar cane is empty.
Christian says it's quite normal there in Norway that the wife calls a man daddy if they have kids, no matter the age.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is
And we
interesting.
say mommy to the wife. hmm But it's the regardless of age thing that I find interesting.
Yeah, we go from daddy to father or dad. That's kind of how we did. Like my older kids, they call me hey dad. They don't say daddy. Daddy means they want something, and I ain't hearing it. No, stop it. Yeah, I got older kids and I get younger kids. Thankfully, no
Well,
grandkids.
I don't have kids, so I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah. Do you ever hear the girls calling you daddy here though when you're walking in the mall or you're out and about?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Me
Oh,
that's
too.
but when they're in a group, when you're in a group and they're being silly, you know,
Right.
being playful, I hear them say, amongst themselves, there's your daddy, I hear that.
I heard it. I heard it a couple of weeks ago when I was at the mall, and these girls were 20, 25 years old.
Yeah.
Judy, why on earth would you even say that? Heavens no, not at all. Not at all. Come here, Judy. I give you a big virtual hug.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Judy's one of our favorites. We always want Judy in the house.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love seeing Judy. You know you're gonna have a good live stream when you got Judy in there. Bunch of good people.
Hey,
Nothing but good people here in the stream.
Yeah. POD, tell us about what's happening coming up. And you got a premiere coming up. Would you like to talk about it for a second, please? Tell us when it is, and if you want to go into a little bit of what it is.
Sure. I got a premiere coming up Saturday, and it's about the etiquettes of sitting on the toilet, taking and making a bowel movement. I recorded the whole thing. It's going to be proved to be rather interesting. No, I'm just joking about that. Okay. Anyway, I ate up 15 seconds of my airtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a new show. It's actually an old show, but I'm bringing it back, and it's going to be new. We've added some tweaks to it, some big tweaks actually, and it's called the POD Sports Zone. And I have a friend of 20 years, Joe, from Wisconsin. He's going to co-host with me, and we're going to talk about sports, the big four: football, baseball, basketball, hockey. Amongst other sports that comes up. But the Saturday night premiere basically is an introduction of the show and some of the inclusions that we're going to put into the show. And it's also an introduction of Joe, for those of you who don't know Joe. That premiere, because it's only an introductory, runs about 9.5 minutes. But next Saturday, the 20th, it's going to run between 30 and 45 minutes, Joe and I decided. No more than 45. The goal is to hit 30 and keep it consistent, so the viewer will have some kind of consistency in terms of view time, because your time is valuable too. So we're just going to basically introduce the show, introduce Joe, and go from there. And the other aspect to that too, if I may, Bill, is I am asking you, our friends, if you would record something and send it to me in Messenger. And basically, what it is, it's kind of like I wrote in the. You can go watch the video that I did last night. I used Judy Fisher as an example. It's like, hi, this is Judy Fisher inviting you to watch Bill and Joe on the POD Sports Zone Saturdays at 11 p.m. Philippines time. You can put your own, spin on it, use your own personality, and I'll tag it with a stinger, and we'll run them, during the program to shout your channel out.
Right.
So if you want to
sorry,
take that, hit me up. You know,
sorry, POD. I won't be able to do that.
no problem. Not everybody will want to.
Because
That's
I don't have a person. I don't have a personality, so
oh, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You got a really good. You got a dry sense of humor.
yeah. But my dry sense of humor doesn't come out after 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
This old boy would probably be sleeping.
Mm.
Yeah. You can always
Yeah.
watch replay.
Sure.
If you don't make it
So
to the showing, just come for the replay.
we decided to run it at 11 p.m. because not too many Filipinos like sports outside of basketball. So
Okay.
so we're trying to target more Westerners, to bring them into the fold, But if our Filipino friends and those of you who want to, come and join, you're more than welcome, obviously. And from time to time, if you want to be a guest on the show, we'll bring you up in the panel, and we'll the three of us will pre-record a show. So you'll just have to have Zoom. Zoom is the platform in which we record off of.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't want to jinx your show.
Not at all. So far, I got Mama Hopster. She contributed. I have a video made from her. Pinoy Ahoy. Checkouttherileys. I sent Mercy a request. Probably might not do it. I don't know. Sports probably not her thing, Bill. Let's see who else.
You would be surprised. I think she's working on it. So.
Oh, okay. Brian Rizeppa. Remember Brian Rizeppa? He is the author that I did an interview with probably, 8 months to a year ago. He wrote a book, You're Hired. He used to work in the Detroit Tigers Major League Baseball organization. He did one. Let's see. I'm forgetting somebody out there. There was another person that put one together as well. But it's really easy, you guys. 20 to 30 seconds. Shout your channel out. Tell them what the invite is, and I'll stamp it with your information on it. Put the stinger on it, and we'll rotate them in the shows.
Now, when do you need this by?
That's never ending. You can
Okay.
That's never ending. There's no deadline. You can just send them in at your leisure, and then when I receive them from you, just make sure when you record this way, not this way. Do a landscape. Yeah, landscape. So that's never ending. You guys can just do it at your own leisure, and I'll get you included. And the other thing is this: if you have any comments or questions, you can leave comments and questions below the video. We'll say your name, we'll shout you out, we'll mention your comment, as well as your question, and answer your question. But the other aspect to that, if you have a question, you can record your question. Hi, this is Andrew from Out Until Further Notice, and then state your question. And then I'll take that video, I'll edit it, and I'll work it into the program so people can actually see and hear you, and then I'll put the stamp of your channel on there. We did that as an example this Saturday night. I had Kevin Kennedy. He did one, so we put him in the show, and then we tagged the video at the end with Mama Hopster. And then the next weekend, we rotate it, we flip it, we get somebody else, 2 new people, other people, and put them in there. So it'll be fun. It's just my way of trying to include our friends.
Sure. I'd like to welcome in Hart.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Okay, well, tell you what, I will try and send you something tomorrow.
Awesome.
You might want to just destroy your cell phone when you read it or see it.
Hardly.
So
Jim, you never give yourself enough credit, brother.
So it doesn't ruin your ears or something. But
I tell you,
I will try something.
Bill, I think that you would have to agree, along with our other friends. Tim's channel has come a long way. I mean, Tim, your stuff is looking good. Talking about your intros, your outros, your content, the editing. It's all coming together. You're looking good over there. I really like what you've done with your channel. Looking real good, Tim.
Now I just have to convince people to subscribe.
Viking, you can also, he has an email address in his profile info. You can send it to him at his email address if you can't do the messenger.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and Viking makes a good point. You can only send 25 to 35 MBs at a time. But that's like I say, if you keep your video to 30 seconds or less, chances are it's going to clear. Messenger will take it. If it doesn't, I have a program for you. And if you guys are unaware of it, it's called Handbrake. One word, Handbrake. And
I
I
like
actually
break.
did a video. I did a video on that, you guys. And all you have to do is download it, go back and look for that video. And I just made it real simple. 4 steps. Bam. You've changed the video from like 500 MBs all the way down to below 100, way down. So a 25 to 35 MB video would probably put it at 7 or 8. So look up Handbrake, download it. If you need to learn how to use it, go watch the video I did on that about a year ago.
Judy is explaining to you what she was saying to you a while ago. POD. I don't know if you see the comments.
Oh, no, Judy, I said that I misread it. I saw buy, but Judy, I have my eyesight isn't good. I'm not making excuses. I have real good far sight, but nearsighted. I have to have my readers, and I don't have my readers with me. And I thought you were saying buy. That's all. Come here, Judy. Come here. Come on. Give me a hug.
Appreciate you guys listening again. For those people that are interested, tomorrow 11 o'clock Philippines time, I will have special guest Steve from Elect Bible Ministries. Again, we're going to do a Bible study for people that are interested in it. If you're not interested in that type of thing, you don't have to come. No problem. It's for those who would be interested in it. There it is, 11 o'clock Philippines time tomorrow. Inviting anyone that would like to make it. Tomorrow's subject is fear. So,
Mm.
yeah. But if you're not
Nothing
up
to
at that
fear but
time,
fear itself.
yeah, fear. It's fear is mentioned a lot of times in the Bible. So, but
Yeah.
Tim, since we're talking about what all we got coming up, Tim, you got anything coming up? Any live streams we need to know about, or anything
Well,
happening?
I have I have one more video coming out about mythical creatures in the Philippines. One more.
Oh, one
So
more
that-
because I watched that one today.
Yeah.
One.
Because
I
So
actually
that's video number 2
okay.
that you
I
saw
actually
today.
got caught up with your channel today, Bill
Tim.
or Tim.
I
Tim.
was like,
Yeah, I only saw 3 comments, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's all I was behind then. Wasn't that far
Oh,
behind.
okay.
I wasn't that far behind.
Yeah, Viking. It's 11 o'clock tomorrow, Philippines time, 11 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, it's.
But I
Go ahead. That's going to be on Mindanao's creatures, right? Right, Tim?
believe so.
Yeah. I was thinking he did
'Cause
Luzon,
Luzon,
Visayas, and then
and then Mindanao.
Yeah.
In fact,
So
I will
wonder-
be releasing that. I will be releasing that tomorrow morning, sometime, probably before I go on Pinoy Ahoy's at 9 o'clock. So should be out by 9.
Sounds good.
Very cool.
Sure. Try to watch it when I get up if I got a chance before I had to do that live stream. It's I'm sorry, I thought I read something. What?
And
Uh,
Look at
I
this.
I will be.
Our Mindoro Journey just sent me a invite video, so it's catching on. People want to be a part of it,
see?
and
That doesn't look like. Hey, POD. That
yes,
doesn't
sir.
look like he's at the barbecue grill.
It doesn't.
It's too snowy
It,
down there. He's freezing.
yeah, yeah.
Heck,
That makes me happy.
No, Tim, I was going to
when
ask
I
though, the mystical creatures. Are you going to have POD in your creatures from Mindanao?
What? What kind of creature would I be, Bill?
It's got a. I don't know if you're a Bigfoot, but you might be a moo.
What the heck is a muumuu? What's a
It's a white
muumuu? A
ghost.
cow? A
It's a
cow?
white ghost.
Oh my god! Did you guys hear that? Tim dissed me earlier, and then now Bill's calling me a muumuu.
Hey, I've been
tell you
called
what,
one many a time, so welcome to the club.
I'll be I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, no
Okay,
problem.
take your time.
You can
Hey,
go
I
look
had to,
up moo.
I had to get back at him. I had to get back at him. What's he
Yeah,
gonna look up, muumuu?
moo. See if it's in the
Uh,
video. Like, did I include that?
that you ain't right, Bill Riley. You're just not right.
Uh,
Calling me a muumuu.
uh,
Now you're a Bigfoot. You would be
hey.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
Or what do they call them here?
Sasquatch?
I forgot the
Oh,
name. They have a
deer?
name like a Bigfoot type of
Uh,
beast here. It's not really the same, but it's a big beast that eats their goats. And Tim would probably
ah,
know.
I should
Yeah,
ask
you got
Cha.
Bigfoot, Yeti. Yeah. If Mercy's in the room, I'd ask her. Most of the time, I know what it is because I say, "Is it Aswan? Aswan?"
I have no idea. I don't even know what a muumuu is. I'm
Yeah.
not even past that yet. I'm still trying to figure out muumuu.
Well, that it might be Tagalog, and since they speak Bisaya down there, maybe they call it something else.
JR says Yeti. A Yeti?
Yeah,
Yeti?
Yeti. Yeah, that's another name for a Bigfoot, a Yeti.
Oh, but not the Philippines one.
No, no.
Hey, that's a nice
Mars.
light, Tim.
That's the indentation in his ceiling there. He's,
Hey,
he's trying
Mars.
to keep it up.
Where did
Oh,
Tim go?
fell out.
Hey, Mars.
Welcome, welcome. I don't
Brett
know how to
says
say that. Go ahead.
Momo is a type of clothing.
Brett says that. In what
He said
language?
Momo, Momo. But is yours Moomoo?
Yeah, they say moo moo, so I don't know how they spell it. I've only heard the
Yeah.
kids call it to me. So
The only moo I'm aware of is a cow.
right, that's the sound of the cow makes, right?
My goodness, between you and Tim, I got sandwiched tonight.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Yeah,
Yeah, moo.
yeah. Maybe everybody saying hi to Mars. Uh-oh.
Marty Duffy. Hi, Marty. Hello.
Marty in the house.
Marty. The MD is in the house.
Marty with
Doc,
the D.
hey, yeah, Doc Marty. Marty MD.
Welcome back, Tim. Glad you made it back.
Yeah. Sorry,
Hi,
I had to
Tim.
take a call.
Oh, no problem.
Walang problema.
And no, I didn't. I always thought it was Aswang.
Yeah, that's what it's like a Bigfoot, right? The Aswan. It's like a
No,
big
that's the white.
creature.
No, that's the white ghost.
The Moo.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's what I thought.
White ghost?
The ghost lady.
Yeah. Yeah. This. There. I don't know. The
Maybe I'm
kids
wrong.
call
I
it.
don't
Me
know.
and my wife translates. So I've
I've never
seen.
been called a moo before.
No, you're in Davao. Come out here to the province. We got more
You're in
beasts.
Davao.
Now,
We got more.
Marty
DOD.
Duffy.
DOD.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to remember, he's calling it a moo. This is the guy that does private shows for extra fees. Maybe he got it mixed up with tutu.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute now. Yeah, the only one that'd be wearing a tutu around here, I'm sure, is probably Mr. Riley.
Exactly.
No. You never know what's going on those private shows. This old boy, he don't do private shows. That one,
I
he
don't want
do.
to know.
He do.
Come
What
on
is
now.
going on behind the curtain? Oh boy. When Bill talks about his private shows, I'm envisioning him in a glass case enclosed area, probably 6 by 6, with a curtain in front, and then a lounge chair on the outside of it facing it, and then the curtains open and Bill comes out in his tutu. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's to me what a private show is.
POD. Now I'm picturing POD's been to the private shows.
No, POD watches too
Like,
much
man.
TV.
he named it.
P-
Like, this is how the
POD
people
watches. No, I watch too much TV, Bill. Don't you even go there. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Judy,
you're-
Judy, that the live
I know
stream for
Judy.
the Bible study is 11 a.m. Philippines time. So I'm not sure what it would be there, but Philippines time. We're all, in the Philippines. We're in one time zone. So Philippine American Heart Channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I know them. Hello.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in, hanging out.
Shooting Star.
The Black Filipina TV. Hello, hello, my friend Jay.
Hello. Hi.
He called
Hi
me
there.
Bill O'Reilly. He's gonna get me in trouble here. O'Reilly. Like, oh, that's the O'Reilly guy.
Hello to all the cool people in the chat,
Yeah, there
including Brett.
you go. Even Brett.
Even Brett. I had to get even with Brett because he nailed me about 45 minutes ago.
Shooting
He got me.
Star. Welcome, welcome.
He got me good. He got me good.
Yes.
Bill O'Reilly. I love it. Bill O'Reilly.
Hey, it's okay. You can call me Bill O'Reilly. Just don't call
Yeah.
me late for dinner. So, that's when we got issues.
You look late for dinner. Yeah. Yeah.
What? Calling us all late?
Never, ever. Young ladies, if you're ever going to marry a guy of substance, of mass quantity,
A bigger
never, never call your man of size late for dinner.
guy.
Yeah, that doesn't make for a good evening.
No.
But
Yeah.
it's true. You know, the path to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Oh.
Man, they must have loved you, Bill Riley.
My wife does love me a lot.
I said that while rubbing my stomach. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm the only one that laughed at my own jokes.
it's it's okay. If I had one of those sound things, I would have gave you a chuckle for it.
Yeah. Oh, that
But
V8 sound card.
yeah, if I'd had one, I'd have pushed the button for you. Make you
Save
feel
your
fun.
money. Save your money.
Yeah. But you said, you said it's working okay on the wife's PC, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it works okay on hers, but ever since the guy came over and reformatted my computer, it was since then um, it didn't work on mine. And somebody in the chat before told me what to download, but I forgot. And when the live stream was over, I forgot what he had said. Um,
Right.
yeah, and to make matters worse, I could always go back and reference a video and listen back. I can't even remember what LS it was on. So so he was telling me to go in and download some drivers, but I forgot what he
Yeah.
was mentioning. So but
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay if you don't use it that much. People get kind of tired of it though.
Yeah.
If it's constant.
Jay said he sits around and thinks of stuff by himself and dies laughing. He's thinking of dead. But Britt said Anna, I guess song for Anna, went through two V8s already. So she must have been pushing it a lot for
Wow.
that putting out.
Yeah. You know what? Somebody are like, hey, they're not that expensive, but they're nice. They're nice to have.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't want, here, and I speak from experience. When I had mine, I overplayed it, and it
Yeah.
still works, but that's not what I mean by overplayed it. From my end, I think it's funny and cute. But from your end, if it gets to be too much, it can become annoying.
Right.
And so that's what I mean by I overplayed it, and I admit, when you get those, you tend to overplay them. So you
Right.
just got to kind of you know uh you know
Get a balance,
temper
huh?
it. Yeah, you got to kind of find that balance. you
Well,
know
I'd like to have one for those days when I'm not doing StreamYard and I'm just doing me solo. Maybe I can laugh at my own jokes and stuff and hit
the
the
Black
button.
Filipino TV. I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking some thoughts, and I'll just start chuckling, and my wife will, what are you laughing about,
Right.
and I'm nothing, I just say nothing, just something I'm thinking about.
Like he's up to no good. That's what she's thinking. He's up to no
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So hello to everybody in the
Welcome,
chat
welcome.
box.
Yeah.
You got a great crowd here tonight there, bro. Good
Yeah.
people.
And we were
Very
talking
good
about
people.
a good topic. I was late getting here because I had to find my paperwork. Mercy filed it away already, so I had to go find where it was. Um, but we were talking about this time I don't have a Balabaran visa, and I had to get a tourist extension visa, and what it cost me, real, the real cost. Not what they tell you, but how much came out of my pocket. So, which is a little different from what they tell you. So, now will it cost you the same? You know, I can assume, but assuming makes what out of you and me. Uh, anyways, Tim, do we lose you down there?
I was just reading my messages here on Messenger. Yeah, what happened to Tim?
I was wondering. Might have lost him. He's not laughing at our jokes. I'm worried about him.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to check my Messenger messages here.
Yeah.
I hear my phone kind of.
Chirping.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been weird for me actually having a phone here in the Philippines. Like, um, here's my old iPhone that I brought from America, but I I don't know how to hook up one of those card things in it. But now I got my wife's old phone, which is a Huawei. So I'm actually trying to carry this. So it's been almost 2 years since I carried a cell phone. So that's new.
Wow. Wow.
So we
Hey,
bought
I
her
gotta.
and and got that. What's that, BOD?
That's what I got. I got a Huawei too, just like you. But my advice, Bill, next time we buy phones, buy a phone that you can pronounce. You know,
Yeah,
I
no.
everybody says, "What kind of phone you have?" I'm like an owie, a wowie, a wooey.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it's
I
called too.
know. And if I may take a minute,
Go
um,
ahead.
I want to, per my message that I received, um, Viking of Norway. Thank you very much. Uh, thank you very much for your generosity. I really appreciate that, and all of you guys. Um, thank you.
Tell you what, guys, I have to step down.
No
I'll try and
problem.
listen for a while, but I just went out to check my gate. I locked it up,
Oh,
and neighbors are doing videoke extremely loud, and my hearing is shot now.
Oh man.
mm.
All right, Tim. Well,
What's the ordinance? What's the ordinance there?
we'll catch you tomorrow. They're the
10 p-
10.
the ordinance is 10 p.m.,
Okay, same as Davao.
but it
Okay.
doesn't help when the barangay captain is there drinking with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I was gonna say that's probably the case. With the
yeah,
barangay captain there.
when our neighbors do it, I just let them go. I mean, birthday, anniversary, they don't do it. It's not like they do it every night. So I just, it's the Filipino way. You become a part of it. But I know you get migraines easy, Tim, and
Well,
try to get
it's
some
not
rest,
giving
brother.
it's not giving me a migraine. It's just I have tinnitus, and the ringing has stepped up from like a 3 to a 9.
Oh, okay.
So imagine almost maxing out your Huawei phone volume.
Right.
That's what my
Wow.
ears are doing right now.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm gonna step down. I'll
All
listen
right.
for a while.
All right,
Sounds
man.
good.
You take it easy.
Welcome in, Filipina Desert Gardener. Welcome, welcome. What's up,
Hello. Hello, FDG. Hello.
if DG's in the house? Yep. My dog has found something to bark out there. If you guys hear it in the background, I don't know if you can or not. I'm on my wife's computer and it's got some kind of sound deal on it. Well, maybe her headphones do. I don't know. Yes. But thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with us. If you hadn't had a chance yet, throw up that thumbs up, share the love, give us a little love tap. think everybody here is already connected to us, so that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's I got a few videos. I was planning on releasing a video today and got. I was gonna do it before this, release the video, and then do this live stream, but I got tied up and didn't make it happen. But
Yeah.
so we'll see. And I got a live stream. Look, I got live streams in a row, man. Can you believe that? POD
You're busy.
and live streams. It's crazy.
You are busy.
Yeah. It's you trying to get in. Okay, Scott. Don't get bit. That dog will bite your butt, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You don't want to get bit by a dog here in the Philippines, that's for sure.
But my dogs, the dogs here have all their shots and stuff, but this dog is like these dogs look similar to what a shepherd is.
Mm.
And yeah, it's what the military and the police use here. Well, this dog will tear you up if you come over that fence.
Oh yeah.
It'll probably get you before you even get one leg over. Actually, they jump pretty high.
Yeah. These little dogs here in the Philippines, they don't care how big you are.
Yeah, they'll come at you.
You know, they kind of like a little bit too big for their britches, if you will. Yeah.
POD, did you see Brett sent you a message about a baseball player extension or something?
Oh, in Messenger.
I
Let
don't
me
know if it's
see.
a messenger on here.
Oh, no, I don't see a message in Messenger. Let me
Let's see.
go back.
You got it?
Brett, 14 years. Fernando. Oh, Fernando Tanis Jr. signed 14 years extension. Oh, wow.
Who's he with?
Wow. 340 million? Is that right? 14 years for 340 million? Wow.
Well, Lone Wolf, somebody's got to laugh at your jokes, right? So you might as well be the one, right?
I might as well just laugh at my own. Oh my goodness. Padres, San Diego Padres.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Brett, for that bit of information. That's good to know. Cool. Very cool. So
It's this is true.
hmm,
Well, I don't know what time. Let's see. It's 10:37. We'll probably go for another 10 or so minutes. Is that okay?
asking the boss. That's what I do.
Is that fine, dear? She came back in here, so I thought maybe she's trying to retrieve me.
Oh yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
There you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
You already know. It's
Absolutely.
what else is happening? What are you doing? My wife's got me distracted being in here doing silly stuff.
Did you have a banner, a tarpaulin on the wall behind you?
Yeah, it's my wife's work tarpaulin
Oh, okay.
for her job.
Okay.
So she took it down before it showed or whatever. But it's just her work tarpaulin.
Cool.
You guys
Very
have
cool.
probably seen it in other videos where if I'm just doing it, I don't take time to take it down. If she folded it up or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep. Andrew, that's right. Baseball got those big contracts. I I try to tell my kids, they were into football a lot. My older two, they wanted to play football all the time. I was like, man, you need to start playing baseball, tennis, or golf. Come on,
Yeah,
get paid.
that's what you do.
Yeah,
You know, you got a young one, start them early, get them out in the backyard, put a football on the tee,
yeah.
have them kick for an hour and a half every day. You know, more than that.
Well, the football, I was trying to steer him clear. I mean, I love football, but only so many people make it in football, and I figured, even if they, say they're in golf, even if they're in a minor golf deal, they make a lot of money in golf. So,
Mm,
and
uh,
you don't get smashed, you don't get crushed. Nobody's
yeah,
coming after you.
true. Well,
Might get
the kicker's got the easiest job in football.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. My kids
but
will play baseball. Yeah, yeah. I had my kids in baseball, my older ones, and they both. It was too boring for them. They weren't pitching, so if they were in the infield or playing a base, they were just too bored with it and did not want to continue playing baseball.
yeah, I like Christian's thing in my house. It is happy husband, happy wife. I like that. Yeah, baseball. That's an awesome. I absolutely love baseball.
Yeah,
You know.
I coached basketball there for a few years. My older son was, well, I played, but I, as far as the kids, I coached. I could have coached football, but the football, it was just the schedule was just too massive. I couldn't be there as much as they wanted me to,
Mm,
so I never coached any of my kids in football. So
cool. Joe Tyne just emailed me.
yeah,
So I'm just telling him I'm on. Check out the Rileys live stream.
throw them the link. Tell them come on. Not that we could talk sports or nothing, but we could talk some sports.
Absolutely, he is a super guy.
Less than 0.01 of the players try out for major leagues ever get signed. Yeah.
Bear with me.
Oh, you're good. No problem. Yeah, with baseball, I never coached baseball either. Baseball was not my favorite because I was always blind, so being able to see the ball wasn't my specialty. I played a little bit recreational, but never for a team.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
But
baseball.
we just played
Actually, ice hockey is my favorite, Bill. Ice hockey. And I played that when I was younger.
yeah,
And my second favorite is baseball. Uh, but that's viewing for viewing. But in terms of actual playing, it's baseball and then football and then
right,
hockey. Hockey's a grind, I tell you.
yeah.
Whew.
I try to get my kids interested in hockey. My sister's ex-husband was really he was a ref for the little league hockey in our area, and
Ooh,
oops,
there goes the lamp.
there went the lamp. I didn't know it was attached to this chair so tight. So I pulled that chair out and they went to land. But
Mm.
yeah, with the hockey, I tried to get them interested, but they couldn't. They couldn't learn to skate well enough to like playing it. So
Oh.
when you're just standing up and you're having a hard time skating around, it's like, this sucks.
Well, it's like anything else. Just takes practice,
Yeah. Andrew said if I was coaching my first day, wear the green wig. Hey, nowadays, Andrew, I can see it happening. A lot of coaches and players and stuff will come to come to the tryouts with that green wig or something thereabouts on. We're in a all new world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready
When
to join the ladies basketball team. Here, look at my hair.
when I was a young kid growing up in Detroit, when we get an ice storm, the streets in front of the house, all the way down, would be just glazed ice.
Right.
So we would drag the nets out onto the street and play hockey right there, right in front of the house,
Yeah.
right on the street. You know, man, those were the days.
Yeah. We played a lot of street footballs. Is what we
Uh,
played most in the street until we got those portable basketball hoops that we
mm.
pulled out to the street. Car.
Car, yeah. You,
Yeah.
Bill, and I'm sure you've seen them here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain here in Davao, there are several streets to where they actually have the basketball, regular sized basketball hoop,
Yeah.
uh, two of them, right in the middle of the street. And they're playing basketball right in the middle of the street. And they got those big official sized basketball hoops up on the big portable stands, and then you fill them up with water or you throw sandbags down on them to hold them in place. And they leave them out there. They're out there 24/7, 24 hours a day. And the cars just maneuver around them. And it's like you said, Bill, when a car's coming, and they let
Yeah.
us pass through. That's pretty interesting. Right in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That's how we used to do it too. So I don't blame them. Big pimpin'. Lone Wolf used to wrestle. My brother wrestled, but when I went to wrestle tryouts and I seen what they had to wear, I was done. Like, nope, I'm not wearing that. Sorry. Uh, like the Dick the Bruiser outfit where your junk just showed and it had a strap that came up over your shoulder. I'm like, nah, I can't be wearing my junk hanging out like that. I'm not
Yeah.
cool. I'm not cool. My
Swap and
brother,
sweat.
yeah.
Yeah. Swap and sweat.
But I was little in school. I didn't grow until after I got out of high school when I actually got tall and bigger. I played a lot of basketball back then. A lot of the 3-on-3 tournaments, we did those. Hoop it up.
Bye, Tim.
We'll see you
Take
next
care,
time,
Tim.
Tim.
Hope you're feeling
Scott
better.
said he was a boxer. What was you a box of, Scott? Joke. It's a joke. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played football a little bit in high school, but somehow they lined me up as a receiver, and I ran out, and nobody was guarding me, and I caught the ball that almost caved in my chest. It felt like turned around to run, and got laid out. And I was like, no, that wasn't fun. That wasn't good.
That wasn't working, huh?
That's not gonna work. I don't like
Yeah.
that. But I wasn't big enough to be on like the line or anything like that. So
Oh, FDG says she's here, but on her premiere right now.
oh, she got a premiere going.
Mm.
If anybody can pop over to FDG's premiere. Marty Duffy shared me out.
Very cool. Yeah. Christian says he was the boxing bag in school.
The boxing bag. There it is. Guys, if you can get over to her premiere, definitely do so. Look at all that snow.
Oh, cool.
That's what's going on.
Uh,
The desert's not looking too deserty right now.
Mm. FDG, I promise you, I will go back there and I will watch that in its entirety.
She welcomed me in. Thank you, thank you. I'm watching from the side with the sound off, so I don't get so you don't copyright me. Yeah, if you guys aren't hooked up with Philippine Desert Gardener, check her out. She's a load of fun. She is a gangster though, so she will be rolling, no lights on when she's driving. So watch out.
Didn't they make a movie about her driving down the dark, like country roads, and somebody will be driving by, and you flip your headlights at them, and they turn
Yeah.
around, they come after. Yeah, I think they made a movie about her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that an urban
yeah,
urban legend or whatever?
yeah, urban legend. Yeah, yeah, but let me. I don't usually I have a good memory, but I am getting up there in age. So let me write down Filipina Desert Gardener FDG Premier. That way, I don't
Yeah.
forget.
Also did karate. I didn't do karate. My little brother and little sister did, but I used to go watch. I was getting a free lesson from the sideline.
So the other day I'm standing in the CR and I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm like a foot away from the sink. The sink is mounted on the wall.
Uh,
And all of a sudden, just out of the blue, the sink crashed to the floor. It
man,
just went bam, it just crashed to the floor, and it's laying at my feet. And all the pipes, the plastic piping, because everything here in the Philippines is plastic,
right.
and it broke in several different places. And I'm just standing here with my toothbrush, like frozen, like a deer in headlights. What just happened here? The wall mount, one of the wall mounts, over a period of time, it rusted out and it bent down. It's a really goofy wall mount, but it bent down, and the sink just slid right off. Bam! Hit the floor. Thankfully, the sink itself did not crack,
Wow.
just the pipe. So I just got that fixed today.
Cool.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so I was
I'm
happy
I'm
about that.
afraid in our CR over here, it's got a little tiny sink, and I'm always afraid that if something is happening and I grab a hold of that thing, if I lose footing or something, I'm gonna yank that thing off the wall. So I try not to touch it. So, like I
What?
try to don't use it as a pull bar.
Yeah. I have no idea. It's just that mount, it just gave way. It was so rusted, it just gave way,
Right.
and wham! You can imagine my surprise. You know
Yeah.
what? Jr. What Pod? What live forever? Live forever? Well, if that's what you mean, live forever. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind living for another 30 years. That would be kind of. No, that's too long. That's too long. Maybe, at my age, um, maybe another 25, you know? Um, yeah, something like that. Can I put my order in?
Right.
You know, I don't want to become a hindrance to my wife when I get older. That's my
Yeah.
biggest fear, you know? So, yeah. I'll tell you what, if the Lions win a Super Bowl, I'll be ready to go. I'll say, okay, I've done it all. I've seen it all now. I'm ready. I'm ready to, you know, I'm ready to check out now.
Was the earthquake bill 7.0 and you're lucky the Philippines on the man? We had an earthquake today. We had a shaking, but it wasn't too strong here,
Yeah.
so I never even checked to see.
Uh, yeah.
I just felt it shaking. I told my son, "Did you feel that?" He said, "No." So you must have been
Yeah.
running through the house or something.
Yeah. My wife mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was editing. I was working on stuff for the Sport Zone, and I was
Well,
so into it. I was like zeroed in. And my wife come in. She said, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "Feel what?" I didn't feel a thing. Hey, hi, Ronald.
What's
there
up,
he
Hi.
is.
LD? Bill, what's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. How you been?
Good. Life is good.
Roger that. Uh,
Good,
my girl
good
was
to
telling me
see
about
you.
the volcano too.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
volcano. I heard it's growling again, right?
hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
she's right there. I was like, oh
Oh, is
shit.
she?
Did you hear the news about the tourism? They're talking about trying to get things up and running in
Oh,
March.
yes,
Oh,
yes, I did hear about that.
I'm like, oh, okay. You got to save up some more cheese now.
yeah.
Yeah. You call it cheese, we call it cabbage.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys call it cheese. In,
Yeah,
in, in the in the household we grew up in, we called it cabbage.
right. We call it cheese. You can eat it
Oh,
all. You can eat the cabbage. You can eat the cheese.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Is that brother
That's
Christian up in here? It sure is.
Yeah.
Viking of Norway.
He's
welcome back,
here.
FDG.
Yeah. Great snowball fight there, FDG.
I hear you, Lone Wolf. Me. I feel you, brother. Me too. Do not want to be a hindrance.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
Ronald, I went over to the immigration. I had to
hmm
do something this week, so I went and I got an extension on my. Well, I got a tourist visa now for
Go,
6 months.
go.
So that's what I did the other day.
Gotta get it
So
done.
yeah, got it done. They told me it cost 9,000 pesos for 6 months. I spent almost 12,000. They
Ouch.
they forgot to tell me about the other part that. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
you need one of these too.
Yeah. What that Sunshine Shoulder say? You're not supposed to make sense of it.
All right, surprise.
Yeah, they pulled the Gomer pile.
Right.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise!
Yeah.
Calmer. I wonder
Yeah.
why the Viking of Norway not up on the panel. What's up, Christian?
Yeah, what up?
Over there hiding out.
I
I can
was
hear him now.
wondering why more of them didn't come up. You
Yeah.
I
know?
was I was cooking in the kitchen. Yes.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm. Had two extractions yesterday.
Oh man.
No, I'm still coming off of it. My jaw is back. I still got the stitches. And I'm like,
Oh,
Feeling
it
it,
was
huh?
yeah, it was terrible. I didn't want to do it, but I kept putting it off.
Yeah. I've been putting it off too, getting stuff done. My wife's trying to get me into the dentist. I took her the other day, and she had to have. She actually broke a tooth,
Ow!
cracked it right in half. I was like, "How in the world did you do that?" She wasn't eating on anything hard or nothing, and broke her tooth. I was like,
Mm,
"Dang,
I told,
they
I
they
told.
yanked it out." Like,
All right.
okay, well, okay, but it
No,
was in
that's
the
what
back here somewhere.
one of them hard them jawbone joints.
Yeah.
mm.
So she's trying to get me to go see the dentist.
Oh, there go my alarm. 7 o'clock it is.
There it is.
Mm. Christian, hold on. I got you guys on the desktop and on the laptop.
Wow.
Oh, and I gotta say hello to my sister, Judy. Hey, I don't like typing on this freaking laptop. That's why I
Yeah,
just break out the old keyboard and do it from the desktop.
there you go. It's easier that way.
Plus, I like the ergonomic keyboard. I can't really funk with that straight cross. When I
Right.
was in community college learning administrative support, I was like, you gotta give me ergonomic. I can't work with this.
Right.
Yeah. Christian's got to go buy a new mouse.
Yeah, I know. You ain't been in that store yet, man?
Come on, Christian. Get them walking shoes on.
Don't they got a
Right?
24-hour Walmart?
Right. In Norway, we call it Volmart.
Walmart.
I shouldn't say the W word too loud.
Why? What's
Yeah.
going on with that?
Honey, did you walk today?
Oh
Honey,
yeah.
did you walk today? Are you going to walk today? Did you go out and walk today? My wife, the dreaded W word.
You don't know
Sometimes she'll open the door. It'll get to be kind of later in the day. She'll open the door, poke her head in. Yeah, I'm going. She don't even have to say a word. Yeah, I'm going.
Wilson. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Good to have you in here. It's like
Oh,
you
I
know,
that's me. That's
Scott.
me.
What?
oh
That's my ninja. That's my son. That's my son Chris's picture.
oh
I'm Lev Wilson.
well hi.
I wonder how you knew everybody. I was like, man, I've never seen him before, but he knows everybody. I was like,
That's
man,
your nigga ninja.
yeah. Everybody got ninjas, right?
No,
Hey, everybody got ninjas.
I don't have a ninja. I
You
have
know,
a
DMD.
I have a secondary channel, Life with Bill, but it's not a ninja. It's a it's
Well,
a it's a
you work.
secondary channel that I'm actually need to be growing.
Right.
Um,
right.
but
Everybody got ninja.
but I don't have a ninja though. I don't call it a ninja. I did something stupid though. Well, that ain't the first time, right?
Right.
I
All of us.
I created using the same email as my POD channel.
Ah.
So talking to Riley over here, I'm not going to be able to monetize it.
Mm,
You know,
I see.
unless I
Okay.
can figure out how to change the email. Well, I don't know if I can.
Talk to
Yeah.
Christian. Christian would know.
Yeah, yeah, that's a guy that probably know.
Oh yeah, Christian, he's the man.
He is the
So
man.
yeah, so Christian, am I able to change the email that I assigned to that other channel?
Marty with the D.
Marty, gotta work.
She got to work.
Okay.
She got to do something. She's tired of watching us.
Yeah, take care, Marty.
You
God
have a
bless
great
you.
day.
See that?
Take good care.
Lone Wolf know about that ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people out there that I don't know. I know one person that has like 15 of them, you know.
Marty.
Right?
Marty got so many of them. I was like, who is this Marty?
I wonder how you do that, how you create, how you create them like that, without it messing up your original channel.
Christian says you can. He thinks you can change it in Google.
Okay.
Kevin Kennedy. Hello, Kevin.
Hey,
Welcome.
Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Kevin. Yeah, you, my friend, are in Saturday night's video.
Coming up.
What's
Yeah.
So,
I gotta
sports.
figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that, Bill. Change the email.
I didn't either. That's why my wife just started the new channel. She kept the other channel, but she started the new one because we couldn't get it figured out. So we was like, forget it. Let's just start a new one and go from there.
Doggone it.
And it was my wife's Ninja. She just changed it and made it into a real account, but she has a different email on there.
Hmm.
So and then, yeah. See, I don't know how you go about doing it either because, AdSense is who pays you. So you got to change it in there too. I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm over here working.
So I'm warning everyone.
Yeah. Just be careful
No.
if you're trying to monetize.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Speaking
Of
of
course,
warning everybody, Kevin is saying you're warning everybody for that first video.
yeah, I got
You did
Kevin
it.
kind of like in the middle, and then Mama H is at the end,
Yeah.
and then in the next one, like I say, we put two others, two
Sure.
different people in there. We just keep rotating.
That's good. Now I heard an interesting sports deal today that Seattle's talking about doing everything they can to keep Wilson happy and there. So that's what I heard out and about today when I was surfing around.
Right. Well,
Well,
he ain't going nowhere.
they
Yeah,
would be smart too. I mean,
yeah,
there are so many teams this year. It is just an odd off year. It's just an odd year where
yeah,
so many teams are looking for a quarterback, and
right.
it's going to make a lot of movement in the draft and preceding the draft. So, we'll be talking about that next Saturday.
What
Yeah, it's good.
what's
It's
the first
interesting.
day of the season? POD, is it March 8th or something like that?
Yeah,
For what?
they
Or
actually
football year?
Yeah,
Sorry.
they actually adjusted. I would have to look that up. Right now, I'm just fixated on the draft right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports, I was watching the Sixers play yesterday. I'm like, when did the Sixers get Dwight Howard? Then I see, what's the bearded one name? Used to play for Houston.
Yeah.
He's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I've seen that trade go down. That
Oh,
affected
yeah.
my Pacers, so my Pacers was a part of that deal.
right?
That
That's a
sent one of our
radio.
best players to Houston.
Mm-mm-mm. It's
Indianapolis Colts, yeah. Speaking of the Colts, they're talking about that the deal is as good as done on us getting Wentz.
ill.
Yeah, from
Philly.
Philly, yeah.
Yeah, from Philly.
They're saying as soon as he gets his bonus, the next day they're going to trade him to the Colts. So they're thinking March 8th or 9th, whenever the first official day of the new season is. As
Mm-hmm.
long as he's on the roster, he gets a sign-in bonus at like 20
Right.
million or something. As soon as that hits, then they're saying he should become an Indianapolis Colt the next day. So
Now,
Kevin,
why?
I had no clue why the Sixers picked that course. The man is catatonic. He's a big fuss. Big as he is, he plays so soft.
yeah,
I used to say that about Tim Duncan until Timmy stepped up. But
right,
Howard, it's a freaking Superman, and he played like a little chimp. I say,
right.
God,
Yeah.
if I was that big, I'd be nasty.
Getting back to that whole Indianapolis Colts thing with the quarterback with Carson Wentz. Once
Mm.
Wentz goes, Philadelphia, they really don't place a lot of stock in that young guy that they drafted a year ago,
Who best?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah,
I don't
hurt.
really think they believe in Hurts. So don't be surprised
Mm-mm.
if Philadelphia trades up to number 3. Trading is really hard. You got to get that trading partner. You got to have the right draft capital to make it happen. But
Right.
there is a possibility if Wentz goes that Philadelphia just might trade up and snatch themselves, a Fields or a Wilson or even that Trey Lance kid out of North Dakota State.
Mm.
I can see that happening. Because Urban Meyer, where's Urban Meyer? He went to Jacksonville, right? Yeah.
Right.
Urban Meyer, he's locked in, man. He's got himself head and shoulders the best quarterback in the draft in Trevor Lawrence. So that's a good position to be in. But I would not be surprised if Philadelphia traded up and went for another quarterback.
Somebody to give Kaepernick a call.
Kaepernick.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
come
man.
It's been out so long, man. I don't know.
on. No, you remember when Kurt Warner was bagging groceries at the
Right,
supermarket?
right.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
boy's still young. Come on, if Brady can do it at 40 deuce, you got a
Hey,
young
Brett.
scrapper.
Brett's
Yeah.
still here. Hey, Brett.
What's
You know-
up, Britt?
You bring up a good point, though, about Kaepernick. I'm not a Kaepernick fan, okay, but I am not anti Kaepernick either. I'm kind of, what's the word? Indifferent toward him. I really don't feel one way or the other. But why is it that Kaepernick is kind of like blacklisted from the NFL, and all of the other players are doing this same thing that he did? So why is it okay for them, but when Kaepernick, well, he started it. I believe he started it. But my point is why did they hate on Kaepernick so much? And yet these other guys are doing the same thing, and they're doing it in other sports too. So I don't know why they singled out Kaepernick.
POD. I think it goes all the way back to Harriet Tubman.
Huh?
Take it from a black dude.
Okay. Yeah.
You lost us. You lost. You
Yeah,
lost
you lost
these
me,
guys.
brother.
It goes all the way back to Harriet Tubman. The last thing a slave owner needs is somebody telling everybody we need to run. You know? So they made a sample out of him. He's the one that's telling everybody, yeah, follow my politics. You need to be free and do whatever you want to do. So they got him. Even Andy Reid brought Michael Vick back. Come on.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Vick didn't do nothing. I mean, dogfight? What's that?
What's that? They do rooster fighting here in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, I know they got them cocks out there. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but
You know what, Ronald? That would make seriously. That would make for a good live stream topic. But it would be a very sensitive topic. And here's part of the problem in the world. People don't. Some people don't want to talk about it because it is such a sensitive issue. You know, they're afraid of offending somebody. But my viewpoint on that, having been born and raised, pretty much in Detroit, is that if you don't talk about those things, how can you have an understanding? How can you gain a knowledge?
they don't want to hear it.
And Ronald, I made a video on that on my other channel, about
I'll have to go check it out.
about that, over there on Life with Bill on my channel there. It's a narration, but that's part of the problem. People don't want to talk about those issues because they're sensitive. But if you don't talk about them, how can you gain an understanding?
Mhm.
So yeah.
It's just a bunch of bull. Because if you think about it, why are you going to limit this man from what he loves to do because of his politics? And I know they got Democrats and Republicans on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
No difference at all. But the owners ganged up on him. Now we can't have that. It doesn't matter. And I mean, Johnny Manziel is playing arena football now.
Yeah.
You see him out there? I'm like,
Johnny
what?
Manziel, yeah.
Out there playing arena football. I'm like, okay. I don't think he's gonna come back. He's gonna pull a Brian Leaf.
Oh, Ryan Leaf, man, he was probably the biggest flop of a draft that there was.
Oh man, he just fell all the way through. But Manziel did too. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't come in like Baker Mayfield. Baker came in cocky. He got tamed real quick.
Yeah, he did.
Got tamed real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So I would give Cap a shot if I was an owner. I'd be like, look, go and get that boy up out of the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. JR asks, what happened to Philadelphia backup to Wentz when Philadelphia went to the playoffs?
Isn't he in Chicago right now? Or where is he now?
You talking about? Yeah, he's in Chicago. You talking about? Man, see, he was great for 1 year. Everybody forget his name.
Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles.
Yeah, Foles. Yeah. I believe he went to the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, he backing up for
Foles. Yeah.
I think he went to. Didn't he go first to Jacksonville, and then they got rid of him to the Bears? I was thinking that was his travel path.
Yeah, but
guys, I really don't see Philadelphia having confidence in Jalen Hurts right now.
you don't think so?
No, I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if Philadelphia trades up and grabs another quarterback. That's just my view. We'll see. That's one of the fun things about sports, kicking it back and forth,
Yeah.
chopping it up.
Well, Doug Peters like him, so
Yeah.
and he ain't going anywhere. My boy Nick Foles, he made out like a bandit, didn't he? Super Bowl ring, fat check. I'm out of here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Russell though. I'm really. He ain't going anywhere though, for sure.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't mind being a journeyman quarterback in the National Football League.
Right now,
I don't need the limelight. I just take the money and run. These guys that are journeymen, Nah,
The bench
man.
be so shiny. I'd be like rubbing it like this.
Yeah, I'm a
I'm
journeyman. You know.
I'm telling you, I have to go to the chiropractor to get the splinters out because I'm gonna be riding that
Yeah.
chair.
They'd be like, "What's your position in on the team?" I'd be like, "I'm the journeyman."
Man,
Right.
You
what's
know?
my position? Let me look on down the bench. Oh, I'm in
Yeah.
this position on the
I'm in
bench.
this
Right.
position. Heck yeah, the money they get paid, why not? You know?
Oh
Oh
man.
yeah,
I bring the
man.
quarterback his towel when he comes running in. I'll be like, "Here's your towel, buddy. Here's
Oh
some."
yeah, here's your towel, baby. You know? Oh yeah, not a problem. You
Yeah.
know? Just
What I
make
say?
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all fun. Well, my brother, I got to run, you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
I
uh,
actually need to get off of here too.
Roger that. I got a Uber today.
Okie dokie.
Well, they call me the Uber. I just take my sisters and them around. You know,
Yeah.
they got to get stuff done.
Sounds
Well, at least
good.
my face ain't killing me today.
that's
Just,
good.
just when you drink something, you get that hit.
Mm.
Is that what it was?
No, that Canadian Miss, you mean?
Bye, Brett. Bye,
You
Brett.
feel that one? Huh?
All right. I'm gonna skedaddle you guys. Everybody in the chat box. We'll see you later. Take care. Good seeing you all. Ronald, you
Ronald,
take good
see you
care.
next time.
Check out the Rileys. Thank you for not charging me to come up. I appreciate
Right.
that.
Not this time. You got your buy one free.
Okay. See you guys later.
See you,
See you.
PLD.
Okay.
ya.
Much love, everybody. Bye bye.
Much love. Let me run over here and get me a Mountain Dew. This straight Canadian Miss ain't happening.
The straight
Ah,
fighter.
ooh, I'm talking about powerful.
All right. Hey, thank you, Scott. We're gonna get off here, and um, we're gonna have that again. If you guys are into Bible study, 11 a.m. Philippines time tomorrow. I got a special guest coming in. If not, I understand. It's not for everybody, but if it's for you, be there.
Mm.
That's what we'll get off here and
Oh man, this past week was terrible.
had a lot of snow up there.
Yeah, we got a little dusting about 7 8.
Yeah.
It's all gone. Thank God Seattle's here. The rain came and washed it all away. We ain't got no more snow on the ground. I can drive.
That's good. That's good.
Can you imagine me trying to drive in the snow with that Chevy Spark? Oh, well.
It's not heavy enough to get the tires down, is it?
No, and I have to leave the snow on.
Right.
Oh, no. Boy, we had a marathon last week. I was getting what do you call that? LSBO, live stream burnout. We was on live almost every day, starting early in the morning. I was like, oh God, who's on now? We were just going from channel to channel.
Right. I seen you hanging out on Christian there the other day, and
Yeah, I got to check my brothers out, of course.
yeah, I was
I
popping
saw.
around.
Yeah, but I caught you over there at what's that boy name? Calvin.
Yeah.
Sunshine Shoulders. I'm boots on the ground. I'm never gonna sugarcoat it. He got that spiel down pat, don't he?
Yeah. I
Well,
try to bounce around and see who's talking about what and what's going down.
Right. Well, they said something like March. They're gonna try to open up. So nothing official yet. I got this from Rike. Ooh, can't say that too loud.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard different things, but like I always try to tell everybody, it's the Philippines, man. It's here today, gone tomorrow. It's If they say open up today, you better run because tomorrow it might be closed.
closed. And what was the guy name? You know, Steve over there in Tracy Monteros. I think it's
Oh,
Philippine information.
oh yeah. Says his
He was
name.
saying that the brothers that got SRRVs, they can't go in, but if they have to do something else to get in now. He was like, why you gotta do that? Just write them and say, look, we paid to do this. You know, some people dropped 10 grand in the bank and got their card. Why we gotta do something else?
Right,
I don't think it's fair either, but you know, like you say, it's the Philippines. You ain't gotta figure it out.
right. They'll
Well, they're
change it
gonna
up.
change up like that.
Yeah,
I can't wait because I'm tired of cold.
yeah.
I'm tired of cold.
I went and paid my 12K and
Mm-hmm.
thank you. I'm out of here. See you in 6 months.
So you straight.
For now.
Right.
I gotta apply for the 13A, the residence visa, but I gotta wait for some paperwork to get back.
Mm.
I was told it takes 10 days to get it back, and then when I went in there and applied, it's like, you might have it back in a month.
Yeah, well, I see. You know what you just said.
It's always changing. It's like, man,
It's the Philippines. And so you might as well grab you a Mai Tai and sit back and
right, just chill
take
out.
some time. Yeah, and you know what I don't get? All these copies of stuff that they want. Jesus.
Yes.
I got 3 divorces. Can you imagine me in the paperwork?
Right. It's gonna be up there.
Take
Yeah,
it easy, Lone Wolf.
yeah. We'll see you next time.
You out of here, Bill?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. It's bedtime. I'm
Roger
supposed to
that.
get up early. I'm supposed to get up early. So,
All right, I'll catch you again. Let me go
all
track
right.
down
It's
my
good
girl. Let's
seeing
see.
you.
What
Appreciate
is it?
seeing you.
11:30. I'm gonna see if I can wake her up.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Bill.
All right. You too now, Ronald.
Later, brothers. Christian, I know you in there somewhere. Open up a channel. I ain't got nothing else to do till my Uber kick in.
Right.
Later.
Yeah. Philippine Desert Gardener. Bye. We'll see you next time. I'll swing back by there and make sure I watch the whole video, not be sidetracked this time. Seen the fight though. I've seen you guys out there playing in that snow. Looked warm. It looked warm. No. Yeah. Lone Wolf. I'm from the west side of Indianapolis. Look. That's how we do it. Yeah. Got a ninja. See you later, ninja. Brett, we'll see you next time. I know Brett's about to do the live stream coming up. So if you guys could jump over to his, he's coming up pretty soon, I think. Can't remember what time it said, but it's coming soon. I got all these fans to turn off still. Hey, thanks, Lone Wolf. Yeah, hang out next time. Anytime. If you ever feel like coming up, come up. We try to just be chill out here and enjoy. Okie dokie. Yeah. In the morning, 11 a.m. Philippines time, though. Like I said, Bible study. If you guys are interested, we're talking about fear. Um, if you're not, yeah, you got to visit different live streams and different people and stuff. I haven't scheduled a live stream in so long, I forgot how to do it. And so I scheduled one for tonight so I could talk about the visa, and then one for tomorrow so I can have a friend come over and introduce you guys to him. He's been over before, but we're trying to do something every few weeks or so. So All right, everybody, I'm going to get off here. If you guys hadn't hit that thumbs up yet, do that on the way out. Remember, be nice to one another, even if you don't have to. You know, that time they make you so mad and you got a right to chew them. Chill, relax. Don't shoot up the place if you're a gangsta. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.